Sophia women, Marshall and I look like, bro, they're 12.
No. Who invited P. Diddy? Oh my god.
Hello, welcome back. Should we harmonize? Should we have an intro? Hey.
What?
Shall we run in?
What?
Oh.
You wanna walk in?
I don't want to walk in.
Oh my god. Okay, just introduce it. I'll walk in. Okay.
Should we all walk in?
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
Welcome to episode 2 of the. We still don't know the name of the podcast.
No, the Lunch Break Podcast.
Okay, Lunch Break Podcast.
Norms.
No, that's the channel name pending.
Holy, she just
leaked it. Leak that.
Oh wait, I don't like this. I feel like I have to act fake for the camera.
Oh my god, cut that out.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not podcast material.
Because you're racist and fascist in real life.
Oh my god.
Why is it?
That's the entrance right here.
What the fuck are you doing? We only had 2 balls.
We didn't have this guy scheduled till like later in the pod, but he'll show up early now.
Yeah.
Well, you want to move to the right?
Yeah.
I think really on that.
Yeah.
Kitan! Do you do a new fresh intro?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I already did it. Like, welcome back to the Lunch Break Podcast. We got us 2 special. Actually, no, we have one special guest. Just returning guest, Kitan.
Should we say our names? Everyone's names? Or just a guess?
No, I think I should go first because I'm the special guest. Hi everybody, I'm the special guest. Saanvi soon.
Okay.
Saanvi, a little background. Saanvi is.
What do you mean?
Get on this guy.
I want to say like Saanvi's Loic's girlfriend.
Should we say that or should we leave it off the pod?
Let's keep off the record.
Really want it?
Because I don't want them like saying something crazy.
Then Saanvi is my girlfriend.
We are dating for 3 years and some bit now.
3.5 years.
In a bit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had a very long day. We ran out, did a lot of shit. What did we do today? Let's just say. We should just take the mic.
That's really, you can take my mic too, you know? Like if I'm not talking and he's talking,
Yeah,
you can take my
we
mic.
can do that. Let's say we had a long day. Right now we're shooting at 12:21 a.m. So very late pod.
Very late
pod. Which we want to.
Bro, finding out the urge to yawn when I want to get cooked.
It's actually something I want to talk about later.
If you're wondering why these guys are so scared to like be tired, from the last reaction video, we got Malay and Raihan. These guys were being tired the whole video.
Yeah, motherfuckers are hating on me for being tired when it's at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's late. We're just amateur creators, man. But we'll circle back to that. We'll circle back to hate comments back to later.
But what's it called? We definitely want to fix up when we want to shoot this podcast. Here, let's try to talk about right now. When do we want to shoot this podcast?
Bro.
I feel like
Middays.
Like
middays?
fire, like 4 p.m. bro.
Okay.
I would think like maybe like 7 o'clock.
Okay. We wanted Saanvi on the pod for a while now, but she's been so upset that we recorded so late, right?
Listen, if you're brown, you know how parents be. Like I should be out this late. That's period. But you know, I'm here and I made it out here just for the special guest. But like I don't think I'll be back honestly, so we'll see.
So we don't have a returning guest. We just have a one-time guest.
If you guys keep up this timing, like
Okay, no, but it's like the thing is like what's it called? You said I don't want to record late, but here you are recording late with us. So.
okay.
It's drinking Kendrick. Come on.
Okay.
I don't know.
Moving on from these guys.
Okay.
Something I feel like we haven't talked about that I wanted to talk about on the podcast is why do we even start a podcast? I think that's something we never addressed. Yeah. So like, well, actually, why did we?
about you guys, man. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make some money. No, like it's always like once in a lifetime thing, because if you can just blow once, then we can just get some traction and keep it up, and we all got money, you know. Figure like what, $1 million, hopefully one day this shit, you know. That's come with money.
We're not making out the trenches. We're not making any money from this.
Well, not right now. I don't know.
Everybody needs to get a job.
What if the video's like?
No, I feel like to start a podcast, I feel like Nate just brought it up out of nowhere, but at the same time, I always like thought about it. It'd be cool to do. Until Nate actually like said, "Oh yeah, like let's get the equipment. Let's actually do this." I was like, "Okay."
No, it's like every male friend group thinks about this like at least once. It's just fun because like everyone hangs out with their friends, but it's like literally if you just record it one time, you know.
Yeah, I feel like I just like the conversations we have, so it's like fuck it, like why not record it? I don't want to see it as a point where it's like, guys, our conversations are so fucking funny, we should record it. But it's like it's mostly just like it's generally fun. We get to spend time with each other and like actually like, get to know more about each other or whatever. But I guess for some context, it's May 17. The last time I recorded podcast has been a minute.
It was like a week ago.
Not even, but I think we kind of just got out the way though. What you said, why we started the podcast, just to just to fuck around, just have fun with it. And I mean, I guess he wants money. But
money would be nice too, you know. But even if we don't blow, it's like
my whole vision for the pod, not even for the podcast, but for my channel was just like. We do whatever we want. So like right now, like it was vlogs. It's like just for us. It wasn't for the vlogs. Wasn't for like people that don't know us.
Yeah.
It was just for us. And then what's it called?
Important. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. And now it's become reactions and podcasts. So it's just whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to put a box around it, but
Real.
it's true.
I also wanted to speak on like where do you guys see this podcast? That was one of my questions that I wrote down through the week. Is like. Not where do you see this podcast in terms of like what will it achieve in like viewers and stuff, but like, do you guys think we'll hit like podcast episode 100? Do you think we'll hit like episode 50 or?
During this summer, is that possible?
100? 100 might be a
Every
lot.
The
How many days do you have in the summer? During the 4 month summer?
4 months was that like 120 days give or take.
Yeah.
We already missed. We're not hitting 100. Maybe like we could like call 25.
No, I don't mean in the summer. I mean like I mean like throughout our life. Like
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely see it being something like when we're back from for like winter break or reading weeks. Like we're like, fuck it, let's just make a podcast real quick.
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
And those podcasts will low-key be like pretty good too because like that's covering the last 6 weeks with everything.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what's it called? Thanks. I feel like we should record it like we should make it a mission to record it every like day we're free. Like make it more of a mission to record like every week and a half or like 2 weeks. That's when we have something to talk about, and also just like
just when there's like things to talk
and when we're free. That's the most important thing. I would love if we could schedule like every Wednesday we're coming here recording, but like that's just not reality.
Yeah. Got jobs now, you know.
That's good. Not like the other day. Now you're
Where do you work?
Oh, don't even say that.
Oh, is it
We'll get me.
Yeah.
is that like a secretive place? Like it's not like a chain
Nah, but I feel like
random-
there's not that many where we live, you know?
No, but what if you hit it
They're
through
living
like
in their own
McDonald's? I'm like, okay. Like it's just
Oh,
like
well, it's not McDonald's.
It's not done.
okay. Sorry.
Where do you think this podcast will go?
Oh,
As a viewer, not a viewer. You don't really watch it, but like, as someone who knows us.
I'm bystander, you know.
catch me in the comments.
Real.
As someone that knows you guys, like you guys really get into things for a little bit. You guys are like little kids. You're like obsessed with one thing and you want to do it all the time and that's all you guys talk about. Blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden you're like, forget it. Like, you know what I mean? And you just move on to something new. It was like you guys want to vlog so bad. You made 4 or 5 vlogs and then now we're doing a podcast.
Okay, the vlogs aren't gone. Like, we'll still vlog, you know what I mean? Like, we just need bangers on the vlogs.
Nah, but think about it. We were at like uni doing all this fun shit, and none of us vlogged any of it. Like we had all this welcoming shit. We went to all these parties, like Hoko Halloween. None of us vlogged it. Like that is like pure vlog content.
That's not something I regret. I regret not filming more during our year. But like, it's just hard to like remember to film when you're trying to live it yourself. You know what I mean?
Are we gonna plan like a what's this called again? Podcast?
Yeah.
What's it called?
The lunch break podcast.
So the lunch break meets Candle Wonderland. Are we gonna do that one time? All of us go to Candle Wonderland.
Yeah, like it could be something like that.
Yeah, why not?
Type
Yo, we
shit.
hype you should, because like it's not even packed right now, because like Ben's still in school.
Yeah.
You should let like
Yeah,
go
probably
pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking scared of roller coasters. I won't lie.
I was gonna say he doesn't
I'm scared of
ride.
heights, and I don't trust a roller coaster.
Okay,
That's
Jesus.
a proper vlog.
Probably
Small roller coaster.
Loic passes out of Wonderland.
Nah, but also we should run a podcast at the cottage. I feel like we talk.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's
Special
there.
Oh, the whole team.
Yeah, that was really, I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
Podcast outside. That's what I want, bro. Podcast outside is green.
Yeah, if you do like 3 or 4, like which we're
Yeah, I want
intending
the
to
sun
do,
out, bro. The grass is grassing, bro.
The grass is grass.
Okay, but back to moving on. How we went from vlogs to now we're doing reactions, whatever. How do you guys feel about? We got our first kind of hit, you know, with our reaction to
How many?
the whole Drake and Kendrick.
Right now, 30K?
The biggest one is like somewhere like 36K, 30 something.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
17.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah, we up.
how do you guys feel about that? As like regular people, obviously we're not famous.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool because like I love seeing like the comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you always see people like getting hated on like Instagram and like social media.
Instagram
But
Reels.
when it actually happens, he's actually so funny.
No, that's
yeah.
I feel like it's just like I'm not looking at them like, oh my god, like the money, whatever. It's like I just think it's cool that like we're like there's like people who are willing to watch us. Like it's just cool to get the recognition and like obviously like because I obviously have the bias like I would watch us, but that's just like my bias. But like it's cool that like I can at least agree with other people, but also you gotta think of it like people aren't coming to really watch us at the same time. They come to watch their artists do their thing and we react and be like, oh my god, that's my favorite artist.
That's true. I think it's cool that like some people out there watched us and like our like reactions had value to them. You know what I mean? Like they were thinking about like I wonder what these guys would think about this thing that like actually matters to me as well. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, enough about us. I want our guest perspective and impression on like your first time meeting us. I guess it's like a random like question for you because like I need you to talk a bit more. But like here, like yeah, give us the whole story of like your first impressions of everybody, how you got to know us, stuff, shit like that.
Oh, like me coming in to the group and
Yeah.
getting introduced. Like my personal impression of all of you, like separately or as a whole together.
Like
You do both, yeah.
Well, we met when we were young kids. We were gonna right
What grade were we?
11.
something like that, yeah.
Because we mentioned this last time how we all got to know each other grade 11. And we all knew Loic had some mysterious girlfriend that didn't go to our school.
Yeah.
That's how we know.
Did you guys believe I was real? No.
Yeah, I knew you were. I didn't think.
I mean, you had an Instagram.
Yeah, I didn't call Cab like Loic doesn't have a
No.
girlfriend. I just don't know who Saanvi is. So then like we just like I'd just be salty when like this guy would go on lunch break. He's like, yeah, I need to go see Saanvi. Like, oh, you're fucking lame as shit.
forgot I used to do that. I used to just cut and go to your school.
I mean, yeah, to
forgot I
go
used to
have
do
lunch
that.
together. Like,
Yeah, that was
I don't know.
crazy.
I don't know. Well, circling back, like high school boys are high school boys. So like I didn't think much of you guys. I was like, they're just some dudes that he's hanging out with for real. I don't know. I had kind of like I asked Loic like, what do you think I'll think of your friends? Because I'm kind of a
Yeah.
judgmental person, and like
Kinda.
Slightly.
like I judge people's character pretty hard when I meet them. I'm like, this person's a bitch. But Loic told me I would love Nate. Like Nate would be my bestie, my twin. He's like, he's gonna be your favorite. And then he didn't say much about you guys. Like,
That is
Yeah, you know, he doesn't rate you.
Tell like
Me
that.
personally.
nah, he was just like, oh, like Raihan's chill, like probably won't talk much, whatever. And then he's like, Malay's. Oh, I had already met Malay like pretty early because we went to the gym together.
Yeah. Well, you talked to Jim Rayhan.
Yeah, but
In the
Raihan
summer.
doesn't talk to me. Actually, Malay didn't talk to me either. They were both like,
This-
I don't know. They just didn't talk to me.
When did we go to the gym together?
The one
summer.
on like
Like, maybe, like,
near
once.
Saltfleet, and it was like random, like.
Oh, word.
Cause we used to go to the gym together, and then like I think one time Saanvi just pulled up when she like just wanted to go. Or
How did I even get in? I don't know either.
yeah.
So I met Raihan Malay, and they're just kind of quiet, like not talking. So I was like, oh, it's kind of opposite of like high school boys. Like, why are they not like being outlandish? And then we all had a group hangout together, and it was literally the most like insane thing. Like I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, I need to go home like right now.
What was the first group hangout?
It was like a escape room.
Yeah.
And like
word.
everyone was acting crazy, and I'm like, I'm just fucking hungry. Let's eat somewhere. It took us like we drove to like 30 different spots before we found a place to eat. You took me to like, or you took took us to like some weird pizza place where it was like
tiny
you
shop,
walk
Arctic
in
pizza
and there's
place?
nowhere to sit. You literally just walk in, order, and like that's it. And there's like a weed shop right next door, and there's like a weird guy just sitting on a bench. Like,
Oh yeah.
and then when we finally landed on the spot to eat, it was like this other pizza place, and it was sit down restaurant, and we're all sitting there, and then it was just awkward. Like nobody was really like interacting with me, and then Malay hits me with the "What's your name again?" And I was like, and then Nate made some weird ass joke where I was like, my chips keep falling off my plate, and he's like, yeah, you want me to hold that for you?
No, what's he talking about? What's he talking about?
And I was like, what do you mean by that? So I was like, I don't know. And then Loic was like, oh, what'd you think of everybody? I thought this is better.
I don't know. It looks worse.
Well,
Like holding the mic like this.
I thought you were supposed to do that. That's how
You
they
should cover
talk.
like some of your face maybe if you keep like looking.
Yeah, hold like this then.
Okay. Why did you just say mansplain?
It's okay, it's okay.
But yeah, it was okay. I didn't think much of you guys. I thought you guys were a bit annoying at first, but I got used to it. And I think you guys probably thought I was a bit annoying too.
Yeah.
Because I was just like the girlfriend at first. But I think we're friends now. Maybe.
No, I was definitely nervous introducing you to my friends.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like one of those things where it's like, it could either go bad or like, yeah, I mean, it could go bad and be like, why'd I even bother? It's like some people like to keep their relationships separate from their friend groups as well, you know?
Yeah.
There was like a bunch of guys hanging out and then it's like separate, but like.
Yeah, and I was really scared of getting the like, oh, the girlfriend's coming. And everybody's like,
Yeah.
Loic's gonna be like, can Saanvi come? And you guys are like, oh, like not this shit again.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we're okay now.
I think what I can say is like, when we always go motives and stuff, it's always us, the guys, and it's like, Saanvi come here and there, but it's like, when we always roll with us, it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I'm trying to say it's like, it's kind of a weird situation for you, because you're like the only girl 99% of the time.
Yeah.
So like, how do you feel about, like, are you annoyed at that?
You really want to talk?
No, not even though, like, just genuinely, like, because if I was you, I'd low-key be like, not annoyed, but like, but you just put up with it, I'm like.
I don't think I'm annoyed anymore. At first, I was like, who are these random boys I'm hanging out with? Like, why am I always just out with my boyfriend? Like, I'm just trying to hang out with Loic, and y'all are just like here. But then, I think we became closer, especially after we went to Mac and moved in, and Malay and Nate were my neighbors. It definitely blossomed its own, like, closer friendship. Because we would just hang out without Loic more, because it's just like easy, like, oh, hey, what's up? And I'd just go next door and we'd all hang out.
Yeah.
So I think that helped it. Raihan, I don't know. Like, I feel like we're still low-key getting closer. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that. But it was like low-key this ongoing joke that like Raihan doesn't like me. So yeah.
No, I also like you just don't fuck with her. I don't know
Like,
why.
I would feel like, and I would be like, wait, guys, like, does Raihan actually not like me? And they'd be like, yeah, he doesn't fuck with you at all. I was like, oh, okay.
You know what that stemmed from? It stemmed from when you did your valedictorian speech and then Raihan called you and you're like, you stole that from somebody.
That was ridiculous.
And then y'all fucking beat
No,
each
that was
other
actually
for
like my 9/11.
That stemmed because I didn't think of me and Raihan as close. So when he said that, I was like, who the fuck are you to be saying this to me? Like, if it was like Nate or Malay, I'd be like, shut the fuck up, you know? Like, I don't really care what they say.
Nice with this.
Wait a minute, what do you mean by that?
He's talking like for you, basically.
Oh, okay. And then, so then Raihan saying it, I was just like, what the fuck, Raihan? Like, I don't even know you like that.
Tough
So-
shit. Now, the way I thought of when I was saying that was like, because I felt like we all knew each other like the same amount. I thought we all knew each other the same amount, right? And you guys were all joking the same amount, so I was like, let me just try it out. See what happens.
I'm gonna find out for real.
Nonchalant guy trying to be nonchalant one time.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like, you gotta stick to your rules.
I said that. Nah, fuck.
No, it's like, Raihan, it just makes no sense coming from you, because you'd be like, you always be chilling.
Yeah.
It's like one of those shots where it's like, you don't work on that shot.
No.
That's not your shot, bro. That's not your shot. Bro did a play that was a rat for him.
No. But I also thought it was weird because in that moment, I don't even think we were fucking around. Like,
Wait, tell them what are you doing? What even was the? Oh my god! tell them like what even was the argument you guys had.
Okay, so I was valedictorian, class of 2023, and I had my speech, and I posted like a snippet of my speech on my Instagram story because it was just like a cute little moment. And then we're all on a call together, and then we're all just like talking, whatever, blah blah blah. And then I think someone mentioned the speech, and like I swear, like it was you or Malay, and you guys were like, "Oh, I've seen it, like good job, like that was cute," or like you guys just said something nice about it, and I was like, "Oh, thanks," like blah blah blah, whatever. And out of nowhere, Raihan's like, "Yeah, I seen that shit on TikTok, like you're unoriginal."
Why did it sound like that?
What he was referring to is like at the end of my speech, I said like the J. Cole quote, like "Love Yours," and I quoted a part of the song, and I guess Raihan had already seen it on TikTok somewhere, so then he said
He
that.
just called you out.
And he called me out. And I was like, okay. But I was like, yeah, like, who the fuck are you? And also, it was like a sweet moment. Like, one of these guys just complimented me. I was like, oh, I liked your speech. And I was like, oh, thanks. And then Raihan hit me with like, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? That was actually Kendrick Drake part 2. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that was
no
my...
harm though, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
No, like, yeah.
No harm by that. That's the best
No,
part.
and so I was like, does Raihan not like me or something? Because also we've never like had a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, like are we close like that where we can joke around? Like, can I shit on you yet or not? You know?
Word.
But yeah. Oh, sorry.
So no.
Yeah.
You must hate it when like she like
No.
argues with one of us.
That's like the worst day on earth.
Like I hate it.
No. Yeah.
That's Loic's personal hell, I'm sure.
No, it's actually not personal. Imagine like your best friend's beefing with your girl. Like you actually like.
That's so dumb.
No, what do you even do? Like, no, like, literally your whole world has to just crumble. Like it's just done. Like if you guys, but the thing is, no, obviously, but it's like if you guys ever had beef, it's like what, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my actually like life is ruined.
Well, people like go at it like every single time.
No, but that's the whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's different.
Oh.
Like I get, like you know what I mean? Like, cause you guys are just stupid. To be honest.
What do you think about like me and Saanvi fight?
Cause you guys will argue, and I'm genuinely like you guys are literally in circles. I don't think either of you know what you're even arguing for.
They both have like holes in their argument.
No, like
That's
they'll be
terrible.
arguing and they'll get to the same point and they're like, but I don't like that. We're gonna argue anyway.
Yeah, both their points meet together. Like, this, your point is dumb. Your point is also dumb. But it's like we're both dumb.
No, but you're more dumb. That's it. Like it seems like
so cute.
yeah, it seems like whatever, bro.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think it's funny, but I think also I can pass off me fighting with Malay for some reason. It's like, he's just my brother. Because we're brown. Yeah. So we hit it. Now they're going to call me Mrs. Patel. Like, bro, how much
Yeah,
like that?
So, like, what's like? Do you guys remember your guys' last argument?
Me and Nate? I mean, me and...
You and Malay.
I don't even know.
I don't like. There's just been times where like you've pissed me the fuck off, and I know that I've pissed you the fuck off. But like our last when was our last argument?
We haven't argued, but like I got pissed off with you a lot. So
Yeah, no, like during university, like Rez was like hell, because sometimes like she'd come into our room, right? And then like she'd say something that pisses me off, but then she just in my room just continuing to talk like Nate while I'm pissed off. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, yeah, let's not expand on this.
That's funny that you mentioned that though.
This might start a new argument.
No, but that's funny that you mentioned that because I've been seeing on TikTok. I saw a TikTok video the other day where it was like this guy was like, "There's no reason your homeboy should be friends with your girl." And I was just like, I was watching this guy and he was like,
damn.
Yeah, they were like, me personally, if my boy has a girl, why would I be talking to her when he's not there? And I was just like watching like, he's like, why would I be talking to her when he's not there? I only drive her somewhere if he knows, if she needs to be there, and she can only call me in emergencies.
Damn.
I know, and I was like,
That kind of sucks.
some people genuinely think that because I guess like,
Oh, hold on, you believe it?
you believe that?
You agree with that?
You believe that?
So Kitan, your girl comes here or whatever, or like she pulls up to a party, and I'm like trying to be like, hey, like get to know her, because like,
So like your
so I
girl can't be friends with your homeboy.
I'm not saying that, but ideally, I think, okay. This was my past mentality. Because, like, I saw no reason why I should be friends with her friends and her be friends with my friends. Because, like, ideally, it's just like, the way I'm thinking about it is, like, just like third person foot in my own relationship, you know? It can either be, like, you guys having conflict now. It puts me in a compromising position, like, who do I pick? That's one thing. You feel me? But I think now that I'm growing up, you know, maturing more and seeing like life for what it is, I can allow it, you know. I can see the beneficial side, you know, laugh, you know, have fun. It's okay, but Yeah, unless you're homeboy, not your homeboy.
See,
I feel like when it's all said and done, and you've been in like a 3-year whatever, like you just gotta deal with it at some point. They're gonna cross paths so much. And it's like,
I think I see your point though. I think I used to think like that too at the start, but I think it's like it depends on the kind of friends you have. Where it's like, like we're like we're so close as friends. It's like and the thing is, I trust her so much. I trust my friends so much. It's like to me, it's like no problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like it doesn't matter to me, especially when you've been together for so long. It's like. You know what I mean?
And like, so I feel that the type of guys that like have those type of views on like their girlfriend, right? I think that they're in like the type of friend groups where like each guy has like many hoes and like they're trying to like fuck around with all these girls and all that stuff. So it'd be like it builds like an environment where like, okay, like to a certain extent, like in the back of your mind, you're not gonna fully trust your manager. And like also I can see it being weird. Maybe like say like I just started dating this girl for like 2 weeks and like my friend texts her and like, hey, like let's go hang out because like we're like, okay, that's kind of weird, right? But then it gets like a certain point where like now we're all just friends.
That boy
Yeah.
So then like, you know what I'm saying?
I definitely. It's just also like a boundaries thing. I feel like everyone here knows the boundaries, and there's no times where you guys would hang out where I wouldn't know, or like she would
sneaky shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There's never a time where you'd be hanging out and it'd be like something I wouldn't know about. You know what I mean? So it's like. And yeah, I definitely see your point. It's like the people you hang around are the reason you feel that way.
Yeah.
If your homeboys don't respect the girls that they're with, they're not gonna respect your girl. So it's like I don't worry about that. I don't worry about stuff like that. And it's like
Okay,
That's good.
we're just going to gem on this.
No.
But yeah, that's just something interesting I've been seeing, and I was like curious what you guys would think about that.
No. But like hearing Kitan's opinion on this is kind of surprising. Cause circling back on first impressions.
No, chill on my boy. Yo, gonna watch this. Chill on my man.
Wait, are you with somebody right now?
Situation shit. He's one of those.
Wait, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, Nate, cut if you need to.
Yeah.
But my first impression of you was like he's kind of a thought. Like who is this thoughty ass? Like Raihan's cousin's a thought. Like.
I'll keep it.
Because like I didn't think much of you at first. I was like he's chill, whatever, like just some guy. And then like I don't even want to tell the story, but something like really like went in my mind, and I was like ooh, like ugh. But it was kind of like little things, like we were hanging out at Malay's house, and then something about like a bracelet, and I was like, oh, that's cool, whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, my girlfriend made me that. And I was like, you have a girlfriend? Like, I was actually shocked because of the shit you'd been saying like prior to saying I have a girlfriend. I was like, on the car ride home to Loic, I was like, no way, he has a girlfriend. Like, he's kidding, right? And Loic's like, nah, I think he actually does. So then we go to the beach a couple days later, and he's like scoping out the women on the beach, and he's like, yo, to our other friend Marshall, and he's like, yo, look at that girl, and I was like, wait, doesn't he have a girlfriend? Like, did they break up between now and 3 days ago?
Yo, put the Meet the Grams beat on.
I'm gonna coach right now.
Damn, with sick thoughts.
It's a murder.
And then, like, I hear a word of, like,
my God.
I guess you broke up with your girlfriend or whatever to, like, go fuck around in uni? I don't know. I'm just saying stuff now, I guess. Like, you can, like, I'm not, this is, like, no diss to you. This is, like, just what I thought.
You know what the streets are saying, bro.
Because, like,
Clap back.
Get
because I hate like when men like do all this shit like don't trust your girl with my guys and like my homeboys can't be around my girl in case it's emergency and blah 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 this and that. I'm like okay, but like are you even with your girl?
We need to get another girl on the pod to have like your backup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Because now I'm just
I'm
like
being good comment warriors.
silly 5v1 here, but
Can I speak?
yeah, go ahead.
What's up? The OJ case.
Let me see where to start. I think the first point you made was. Wait, chill. The first point you made was about the bracelets. I can remember that clearly. So I did have a girlfriend at that point in time. I would agree with that because she did make me the bracelet, but we actually kind of broke up during that time. So like. I can understand because like I didn't give enough context and confirmation about the situation, but like I did feel like I needed to. But now that you know, I think that will change your perspective a little bit. So I had the bracelet. I mean, the bracelet didn't do nothing to me. Like, you feel me? That was swaggy as fuck. I'm gonna keep it, type shit. Cool. I didn't say X because like I didn't want to just ruin the mood to say X. We didn't say X like it's a negative thing,
Yeah, man, it's like what?
But now it's like girlfriend, whatever. Cool, move on. But yeah, the bracelet was from my ex. Kept it. I think it got lost now, but it's alright. What was the next point?
We went to the beach and you're like scoping out the window.
Yeah, as a free man, I have all rights and will to do so. And me being no shame to my Nigerian man, I'm a Nigerian guy, I'm a black guy. Yeah. But yeah, like
That's your ruining her name.
Yeah, women are cooked.
But yeah, I just saw some girls will look attractive and I just voice it out to Marshall. Simple as that. Third point.
The funny thing is, when he was scoping out women, Marshall, I looked like, bro, they're 12.
No. Oh, it's Drake. Oh my God. Who might have P. Diddy? Oh my God.
You're actually Kendrick.
You're actually done. You're done.
Did it suck? No.
Oh my God.
How?
I feel like that's cap. I can't remember Marshall saying anything like that, and I'm gonna deny. I don't recall. I'm denying all allegations.
No,
to that.
like, I'm not saying they're actually 12, but
like,
Marshall was like, bro, they're like
young.
12.
But
Yeah.
I feel like at the same time, like this is definitely a fresh off the boat perspective. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
Bob.
fresh off the boat, he'll be like, "Yo, who's that? But
No,
then,
yeah.
like the youngest, but he wouldn't think the youngest because like he's not like around.
Nah, I think you should stop.
I'm gonna be J. Cole. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna take that back. And just the rest of my heart.
I was like, okay, he's cooking something, and I was like, whoa. Turn the stove off.
I really want to put this in.
Oh my God.
Real quick.
Yeah, no, this kid was like, they're youngest, but he might know them.
Guys.
was like-
To help his case, we were like 17.
No, yeah, we were 16.
Like
17.
16,
Yeah.
17 at the beach.
Oh, yeah.
I was like 15.
I was 13.
It was 2 years ago, and I was I'm 18 right now, so I was 16 then. So this makes sense,
Yeah. No, yeah, he wasn't like 25 or something. Like, we were young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second girlfriend after.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Just have a mic.
Okay, one more thing I want to say. You couldn't. Did you really say 12? You couldn't give any credit like 50.
At the same time.
Like 50 gives some leeway. Like,
I'm quoting Marshall, like direct Marshall quote.
Yo, we didn't Marshall
bro,
like
they're
Real man, you gotta call out Marshall. Did you see this?
It's like, bro,
Marshall
they're like
guys to 10.
Oh.
Okay.
About the I was 16 then. Not trying to justify my case, but like like the perspective.
I don't know.
Okay, moving on.
let's move on. What is it? I'm so scared.
What is it like? I'm just wondering, because I've obviously been in a relationship for a long time. What is it like for a man like yourself who's now single at university and is like out in the streets? What's it like for you?
Firstly, I'm kind of preserved and not in the streets.
Now he's not in the streets. My bad.
Because like
Was in the streets.
you can say that, but going to university, knowing like what goes around, the diseases, all that, I wasn't trying to get mixed up in that. So to be honest, like I just find like one person and just don't mess around. Just clean and all that. So yeah.
That shit seems stressful, bro.
But to be honest, I did my brand in university. If someone I know here is in the comments trying to talk shit, I'll find you. Okay? But yeah.
I know that guy. That guy's not. That guy's not grinding.
But yeah, it was just for me, gym, soccer, school, maybe.
Wow.
To be honest. But yeah.
I don't know. I
You
feel
don't
like
know.
the thing. No. No. I was just trying to transition. No.
I don't know.
What?
slingshot.
Yeah.
Can I play some guitar?
Kitan Distract Podcast. Okay. Do you have something? Do you have something to transition to, or
Like kind of like something to add.
Okay.
I'm
Is it about
busy.
Kitan?
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
So we're not talking about the
Cause
story.
like
The story.
what?
Oh.
Oh, you want to talk about that right now?
Do you want to talk about that?
No.
This can be off the
Let's-
record.
Oh no.
I was just kind of curious, like
we
out
can
of
talk
my
about
own.
it after the podcast.
Okay. Okay, but something that came up when I was like talking to Raihan is like, well, actually, a lot of universities like specifically have like hookup culture very prominent. Like I think McMaster doesn't really have that because it's more as like as known as like a studious like school.
Okay.
And like UFT doesn't really have it, but like Western has like a huge hookup culture and like Laurier and stuff because they have a party scene, and with that comes like a hookup culture.
And Carlton too.
And Carlton, yeah.
Carlton's trifling, bro.
No, Carlton's like thoughty.
It's all the black people go.
But all the
I just got like 100 dislikes. Yo, tell my Carlton niggas, bro, it's a joke, okay? Damn.
like you know what I mean? Like schools definitely have like University of Waterloo gets no action, sorry. But like Western specifically, like Raihan goes there. And like I feel like it's a crazy scene to like go in as a single person and you're like going to these parties and like your friends are just hooking up and shit and you're like, am I supposed to do this? Like, is the pressure more on? Cause the Mac parties, I won't lie, are so lame. Like we literally walked into a house party, it's like the most lame thing. Like I'm just sitting on the couch, like just like what's going on here. But I feel like at Western it's like a different type of scene. Like it feels like more like, are you gonna fuck with that girl or what? Like
The thing is, I feel like, yeah, for sure the pressure's on, but then like, for me, most of the time, I'm not like drunk like that, and these mans are drunk. And then the people to be hooking up with, is like, you don't want that, bro. You don't want that. You see what they be hooking up with.
Yeah.
Like, you see what they be hooking up with, and you just like, you gag, low key, like, you don't want that shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then it's just like, it gives you more confidence to
Okay.
go pursue something else. Because, like, you see what they be doing, and it's like, yeah, do I want to do that, or do I want to just chill for it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because, like, you always hear men talk about post-nut clarity, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to do something to wake up and just regret it the next minute. Morning. You know what I'm saying?
Post-nut clarity is like real for women too, though. I feel.
Oh, word.
Yeah, like I feel like, and you're like, if you send them into a group chat, like you're getting clowned.
For sure,
Like
it gets
it's
paid.
actually scary sometimes if like you're a girl and you send like your friend, like the guy you're talking to, like, what the fuck is that clown? Like why?
Oh, yeah. Same thing for guys' group chats, too. It's like, I'm not going to name drop, but like,
As long as you have
man,
it,
you send a man, you send a man a picture of the girl you're trying to get with, and you might be like, as long as you're happy. As long as you're happy. For real. So it's like, gut wrenching.
But like, what I don't understand about like universities with like, or just in general hookup culture is like, aren't people just getting with the same people their friends are getting with too?
No, it is, yeah.
That's a different thing. That's like what?
Yeah.
Homie
Incest?
hopping? That's
Yeah.
homie hopping, but like, trust me, there's enough to go around.
Really? Yes.
There's enough to go around from all the races to. I don't want to say this.
All the ages.
He said it
Stop.
not me. He said it not me. University. He said it not me.
Stop.
Oh my. Okay,
He's
yeah.
gonna watch the liquor
That
store.
was ridiculous. Yo, calm down, Drizzy. Calm down. Okay.
Don't get too go on it.
I will not participate in those activities.
Okay, I feel like we can move on from this whole topic.
I really like swear.
Okay.
Oh, keep going then.
No.
We're cooking a little.
No, please. You want to keep talking about
You were cooking?
that? You want to keep talking about that? I was gonna
He
move
couldn't
on.
keep himself.
I feel like what's it called? We built up so much not momentum, but like hype or whatever you want to say leading up to this podcast. We ever since the last one, we were like, yo, when are we gonna do the next one? When are we gonna do the next one? Even though I just uploaded the second one, whatever.
Yeah.
So I want to make this like kind of a weekly thing. I don't want it to be like if you watch the second podcast, the next one go off. You're like, but I didn't watch the second one yet, whatever.
Yeah.
So
No, anticipation type shit.
yeah, exactly. But one thing that we were really looking forward to is that in our group chat, looks like, yo, something crazy just happened. And I want to say it for the pod. So we've been waiting for like a week. This happened like last week. So now,
Yeah, we could.
now
Half
we
of it
finally
now.
get to hear what happened to Loic last
Oh,
week.
yeah.
But it's better be a good story.
The problem is now it's been hyped up too crazy that it's like it's not the craziest thing ever, but it's just like it's just random as hell.
Okay, just go.
By the way, that was so loud.
You what?
Okay, basically, this was like, what, like 2 weeks ago almost now, right? So, it's Saturday, for sort of, I don't know why I said that detail, but it's just important, right? I wake up on Saturday. So, mind you, I sleep on my side. I'm someone who sleeps on my side, right? I wake up, I'm sleeping on my left side, and for some reason, I can't hear out of my right ear. So I wake up, and I'm like, yo.
What the fuck?
Because I felt something on my ear, right? I wake up, I go like that, right? And I'm like, alright. But I'm like, yo, I don't hear anything. So I get up in a panic. Like I jump out of my bed, I'm like, yo, I don't hear nothing in my right ear. So then I'm there, I'm freaking out a little bit, bro. I'm like, it's alright, maybe just, woke up, let me go like that a little bit. Then I'm just standing there and I hear like, bzzz. And I'm like, whoa, what was that, right? So I go like, okay, what's the whatever, right? And I'm like, silence, and I'm like, what the hell? And I just hear, bzzz. And I'm like
it's in your.
Like I hear that sound in my right ear, but I'm like, what is going on? I don't hear nothing's real, right? So I come out, I find my sister, I'm like, yo, is there something like buzzing around here? And she's like, she looks at me, she's like, I don't hear anything, right? And I'm like, okay, but I don't hear out of my right ear right now, except this random buzzing noise every couple seconds, right? So then at this point, my heart rate's up and I'm kind of freaking out. And my sister's just looking at me like, do you think you need to go to the ER or what? Because she was like, I'm about to go to Shoppers. I don't really want to deal with this. Like she's kind of like, I don't know if you see her now. So at this point, I'm starting to lose it because all I hear is this random bzz, bzz, bzz every couple seconds, and then I don't hear anything else. So my ear's kind of deaf, right? So anyway, basically, I eventually wake up my mom, and I'm kind of in a panic now. We're in a panic now because it's like, yo, something's up in my right ear. I'm freaking out right now, right? So then at this point, I'm like, there's either something in my ear or I'm losing my hearing. So then we're like, what do we do? My mom grabs my sister's water flosser. And if you know what, the water flosser from Amazon, them shits is strong, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, I'm gonna just put this on your ear and something's either gonna come out or we have more problems, right?
Real.
So then I'm freaking out now because I can't hear it and I just hear bzz, bzz, bzz. So then my mom gets the water flosser and shoots it right into my ear like this for like a minute, right? Mind you, that thing's like boom, 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 like bullets.
Down to the drum.
Yeah, like boom, boom. And at this point, it's like, I don't even care because I just want to I want it to be normal, right? As we're doing that, she's like, yo, something's coming out of your ear. And I'm like, chill. And then it's over the sink, and we just see something jump out, and it's an ant. There's a fucking ant in my ear just walking around. When it comes out of my ear, it's like that big. It comes out of my ear and it's still moving. That thing was alive in my eardrum, bro.
Was it like a big ant? Was it like one of those king ants, or was it like?
It was like low-key, like the ant was a little bit beefy, like it was a serious ant. You know what I mean? Like so, yeah. That jumped out of my ear and I looked at it and I freaked out, bro.
Yo,
because it's like I don't know. This probably hasn't happened to anyone, but like. When you look at that and you think that was in your brain, I was like, I
started just chilling on your fucking membrane.
No, I started freaking out because then it started making sense. I'm like, that's why I kept hearing the random because that motherfucker goes, what? This is the ant in my ear, bro. So I was like, that's why I kept hearing that random noise here and there because bro was just walking around in my ear, bro.
That's crazy because if I were to hear a buzz in my ear, I immediately think the bug's in my ear.
See,
did you think that, or did you think of buzzing?
I was basically in denial. I was like, "There's nothing in my ear, bro." Yeah, I was like, "There's nothing in my ear, bro." It's just like maybe like earwax or something, right? I was like, "No, I'm calm." But yeah, so there's a whole ant just in my ear.
So I have a question. Was it satisfying though?
Like when it came out of my ear, I was like, "Yo, thank God I can hear clearly now, right?"
I don't mean that. I mean like the water and the splash, the.
Low key. I don't recommend I've been to the ear doctor, whatever they're called before. It's fire.
Fire.
You know those TikToks the motherfuckers pulling the crazy earwax out the guy's ears?
Yeah. No, I've been to those places. Fire.
I'm about to buy one off Temu so we can do it on vlog.
So you have to have a certain type of
No,
water
the one with the camera. The one with the camera and the scoop.
word?
I'm gonna buy that off Temu.
That's crazy.
And then we can all do it, and it comes with 6 different heads, so we can all use one.
So we can see who has the dirtiest
Yeah.
ears. Who has the dirtiest ears? Everyone point on go, okay? Wait, let me think.
Bro, what's that one game was like you dissing people, it's like teleport or some shit? It's like you say something and then they have to repeat it back of what they you say something and then they look to like the person that was most likely to do it.
Oh, you have to confess what it was or whatever. How's that work? That's an OD game.
It was like fuck.
Wasn't that the drinking game?
No, yeah. Meh.
Anything could be a tricky game. You
No,
can
no, you remember at Bates when it was
No,
like
it's like the exposed game.
Sorry?
It's exposed. It's like when you're like, oh, who's most likely? Like I'd whisper like Nate, who's most likely to cheat, and he'd be like,
I don't look at them. I'll be like,
that one, that one.
but people
Right?
don't know what
Yeah,
Tommy
so-
just told me.
So then Nate would go Raihan. So I would know the answer like, oh, he thinks Raihan's supposed to like, and then Raihan like you have to do something. You have
Like
to
you
be
have to like heads or tails.
yeah,
Corners.
and then if Raihan's like heads and it's heads, then you have to tell everybody the question. So it's like who's most likely to cheat.
Yeah.
So then we all, and if you don't,
Then
we
people
just don't
know
know.
what the question was.
So it's like Raihan. It's like what do
No,
you
but
guys
say, what if he gets heads and you're like, I actually don't want to tell you. Is there a punishment or
like you
you
can
have to?
then you're just a bitch.
That's a fire game. We should play that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my crazy story.
That's a friendship breaking game.
No, it really is.
Yeah, I'm down to that though.
You only play that game if you're like out to get people.
Those type of games I low key love. I love the drama.
Oh,
Yeah, they're fun. They're
Actually,
fun.
drama
Like,
queen.
bro, the craziest game in my opinion that we played was like at Bates. It was the like the whole friend group sits on the couch and two people sit at a desk in front of the whole friend group, and both of them like you know how the game worked.
It was
you tell the truth.
this is inspired by the Beta Squad video where like we tell somebody to either tell the truth or you lie, and the other person gets to ask anything in the world, and then pretty much you have to tell the truth or lie, and then if they guess if you're telling the truth or lying. And the thing that's scuffed about the game is even if we did tell you to tell the truth, you could still lie and be like, I was telling the truth. So that's kind of the scuffed thing about it, but it's whatever. It was a crazy game though, because you try to get these crazy secrets out of people, but yeah,
It was a fun game. I recommend that game.
yeah.
And I think after we played it with the whole friend group, we went back to like our rooms. With just like us four, and we did like even like deeper version.
about it.
No. We didn't just debrief. We played the game again. And then we had like even like crazier questions,
that was
like
terrifying.
questions that like you couldn't answer in front of the whole friend.
And then Nathan said he liked his other friend group more.
Yeah, no, that was
That
nuts.
was
I don't know why he
crazy.
said that.
I actually have a
I
prompt
know.
about that.
I can't believe you said that.
This is a perfect segue into our next prompt. So, what's it called? Obviously, this on camera, off camera is a friend group. This is our friend group. This is who we usually roll with. And there's people expanded upon this. I guess Saanvi doesn't like this or whatever.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know.
What?
Alright, my
I
bad.
was kidding. I just smiled. I said JK.
Alright. But do you guys have like a friend group B? Do we all have a friend group B? Because like every friend group goes through that where they have like a friend group and like another one or not. I don't know what I'm talking about, but like I just want to know: do you guys have a friend group B and like are they reliable? Like say for some reason we all break up, something crazy happened. Do y'all have a friend group to rely on and be like, okay, I'm gonna just go hang out with these guys, or like.
But like, that's it.
I don't know. We're going with some stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? Why do I say?
You have him.
Yeah, we can have each other. That's
Yeah, like I hate being those girls that are like, my boyfriend's my best friend. Oh, if everything else fails, like at least I have my boyfriend. But it's kind of true. Like it's just what it is. Like sometimes friendships aren't fulfilling enough, and they just aren't there as much as a relationship is. So it's although I value friendship, of course, like what me and Loic get out of our relationship is like more than what a friendship gives me in the sense. So it's like it's a friendship and like
Look at the church of this guy.
yeah. But and everybody in this group loves to shit on me because they're all like, you have no female friends, you have no female friends. Wow, Saanvi, try getting a female friend.
Looks so good to me.
Yeah, it's about someone.
And,
They'll be directed towards one person more than others.
Yeah, just one, right?
and like it always gets me because like I feel like it's true, and I hate being also one of those girls that's like, oh, I'm only friends with guys, but like I don't want to be. But a lot of my like female friendships have just like not fully like we go through it and then like something happens and we fall out, and then we go through it and then something happens and it falls out, and it's like a repeating process. And like I have like a solid friendship. Like I'd say like Sophia, like she's like one of my good like best friends. Like you know we're there for each other. But she's also like 7 hours away from me right now, so it's kind of hard. And then of course I have like school friends, but then again I just think of them as school friends, and like I don't try to like see them outside of school, so it's like whatever. But Nate loves to shit on me for not having like women friends, which I think is like weird because it's like yeah,
I mean,
because like I don't get the problem with it.
I think you have girlfriends. You just don't have a girlfriend group. Because a lot of them are dispersed in different places.
Yeah.
A lot of them are far too. But I don't think I have friend group B. I just have other friends, and like I have friends for certain things. I have friends where it's like we do this. Yeah, we have fashion friends. I have friends that are just my black friends. I have my friends that are like some school friends, some club friends. You know what I mean? But like I wouldn't say I have a friend group. Be like if we fell out, I wouldn't have like. I wouldn't want to hang out with other people like that.
Yeah.
Like as a group, it's not groups where I'd be like, yeah, all the time and shit.
Nothing as real as this.
And it's like a lot of my friends too have different lifestyles where a lot of them like are just trying to go party, hang out with these girls, and just, a lot of people just think about girls a lot. And it's like I'm obviously I'm not gonna participate. So it's like I'd say not really. I'd say I have friend group A and another friend.
Loic?
Yeah.
Was that shot targeted somebody in the face?
No. This is not about anybody, bro. If you're single, like have fun, bro. Enjoy your life. I can't be like, yeah, we won't be that close because I'm not gonna be at half the things you do for sure. It's like I just say I haven't seen you to do. Yeah, right. I said I have other friends and I have friend group A, and then I just have Saanvi. It's like let's
Yeah, like I think I'm sorry, Saanvi, if you know this, but like I think I asked Loic if he was going for banner, and that was like the dumbest thing I could ask him. Think about it right now. It's like I forgot that he was was in a relationship and asked him I go for banner. Knowing that banner is the home for the home for
single man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that's single activities, man. I'm never gonna be a band, honestly.
Yeah.
But honestly, before I was even in a relationship, I wasn't like that. I don't think. But then again, we got a relationship like really early, so like,
You wouldn't know.
yeah, I wouldn't know. But so.
I think I used to have like actual like friend group B. It was like the guys like that was called. I used to be friends with. Actually, I'm still friends with. Like used to be closer with before I moved to Hamilton, and now it's like I'm not as close with them. But then, yeah, now it's just like the same thing like Loic. I have a lot of different friends for a lot of different things.
Well, as you may know, Loic says I have a lot of emotion. So like,
This sounds crazy.
That was crazy, bro. This nigga forced me to you go through this alley.
That's skill right there.
but
It's true.
I was just saying, like I just know a lot of people, mainly from Nigeria, and when I come here, I'm like with the guys, I'm very sociable, and we mainly make friends through soccer, so it's not hard for me to make a friend. You feel me? So like I have a wide, various range of friends in each demographic and all that. But answering the question, if my friend group fell out, like I said, the one in Carlton now, I'll definitely have people I can talk to for sure. But like ideally, for me, I think I have that popular loner kind of phase. Like I know so many people, but like I just have few like friends that I can actually rely and count on. Like
That's a lot of people,
man. So
That's a lot of people who want to be like popular, but it's like when you look around, they don't have a lot of genuine friends, right? It's like you know a lot of people, but a lot of people don't care about you like that.
That's not the case though, but
No, but you could also have a lot of genuine friends, but if you know a lot of people, a lot of them will just be like,
real.
which is fair because you don't need to have a bunch of close friends. Right?
No, like he's not like I don't think he's like talking about you. I think just like in general, like because when you just look at anyone that you think like has a lot of friends, majority of the time like
The people who
yeah, it's just not genuine friendships because it's all based off like partying, getting girls,
something.
getting like getting high, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
True. Oh shit. Yeah, like kind of piggybacking off what Malay and Loic said. I feel like I definitely have like other friends outside the friend group. Just like my dogs from like elementary, like just saying all of them. Like I definitely like go to them. That's what I'm saying. If not me, you can. I'm just laughing right now. Yeah, I think it was cloudy. But it's like people for like different occasions, different things. You know what I'm saying?
What about Western?
Oh yeah, I have like a friend group there as well. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not gonna just be by myself all the time. But like, some of my dogs like I met in Res. I got pretty close with them and shit. Yeah.
Actually, you know that reminds me like, bro, I remember because like me like us four we all go to Mac, right? I remember going into Mac like trying my absolute best to like knowing that even though I'm going in with my like best friends like to try like space out and make more friends like since I'm like going to university, right? And I feel like I ended up making a lot of actual like friends, but like I never like made a friend group because like I don't know if you guys can like feel the same way, but a lot of the friends I made just like like they're chill, but like I just can't like chill with them all day every day. You know what I mean?
That's true. We talked about this one time, just randomly came up and we are like, it's like hard to make genuine new friend groups when you're already like in such a close friend group. You know what I mean? Because anything I do with you, I could just do with my other friends. Like I'll pop out here and there, but it'll never be like we can't be like close friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard. I don't know if people can do it. If you can manage to be in 2 different close friend groups, that's just impressive.
Yeah.
Take some skill.
No, actually. And I think it's like because we live so close together too. It's just hard because we could genuinely do like everything together. You know what I mean? So it's just difficult to like hang out with other. Especially a lot of the friends I made don't live in Hamilton.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever.
And also like being in that situation, I feel like it'd be hard to even get into that second friend group because I feel like getting into a close friend group requires you to like actually like spend a lot of time with them. I say like do a lot of shit with them like consistently, right? But if you have your own like close friend group that you're doing like a lot of shit with majority of your time, like you're not gonna end up getting too close with other friend group anyways.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's hard.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I only brought this up because there's always been like, this one was always loved to poke fun at me because one night I said I liked the other friend group more. I have another friend group in Brampton. I'm not even like, obviously I'm close with them. They're just the friend group that I be gaming with because these guys are not on the game like that. So I just be gaming with them.
Yeah, we're retired. We're grown men.
Yeah, so I be gaming with them and shit. But yeah, I couldn't get as close with them as I'm with y'all because like first of all like I'm here sitting down like doing this with y'all. Like they're not even gonna be watching 1 hour into this. They won't even know about this conversation we're having. So, like it's just
When are they gonna watch and be heartbroken?
It sounds like fuck you. You were never pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not even like but it's just like I just brought that up because I thought it would be a cool talk to talk about. I just wanted to see like what you guys think about like if this thing goes sideways, which like I don't think it will. Like what does it look like down the road? But
Yeah.
and then I wanted to see like what you thought, and like you just shit on me for like hating me, so all works out. But yeah, y'all got let's go to the next topic. Y'all got anything? Because I have something, but like
Yeah. You could probably just go into that.
I just thought it was something that I just thought of it right after you speak about your ear thing.
Yeah.
The other night, your boy had like another like sleep paralysis scare. I'm not gonna lie.
No way.
No.
Yeah. Have y'all ever had sleep paralysis?
Break it down. What's that for us?
It's like, I know for me at least, and like from like what it's like generalized as, like sleep paralysis is like you're sleeping and like you wake up or like you like wake up type shit and you can't move. You can't move and there's like a demon in the corner of the room or there's something scary like traumatizing happening. And it's usually like driven because like you just don't get enough sleep, whatever. I think. But you have something to say about it?
Yeah, so I've had sleep paralysis like quite a number of times actually.
Yeah.
So basically what happens is like you're sleeping, okay? But you're aware of what's happening outside.
Exactly.
But for me, my own is like it's not demons. Like but my dreams are just nightmares, you feel me? And I'm like just like
But you're just stuck in your bed.
I'm just stuck.
Yeah.
I can't physically
It's a crazy
wake
feeling.
up.
You can't move.
Yeah.
And it's kinda scary sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you.
So I just want to break down my experience the other night. I was sleeping in my bed sideways like this. That's why I thought of it when you said you were suicidal.
Yeah.
I was sleeping sideways like this on my bed, and I'm facing the wall.
Yeah.
So I don't see anything behind me.
Oh.
But I'm stuck like this. But then like I don't know I'm in paralysis mode. I guess that's what you call it at this time. And I'm sleeping sideways, and I hear like a motherfucker in my room, just like walking around like, back and forth, like creaking. And I was like, so I'm like, turn around, I'm like, and I'm like, yo, what's behind? I'm literally sweating. I'm like, but low key, I'm like a vet at this shit. So like, I was like, oh, it's one of these things again. It's like I've been through it like a numerous amount of times where it's like,
I'm used to it.
I'm used to it, but it's also still freaky. It's also really freaky.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But the second, like, it's weird, like, when you finally get out of it, because then you just, like, move, and then you're like, oh, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
It was crazy, like, your heart, like, races and shit, but, like, I don't know. Y'all never experienced
I've
this?
dealt with it. Actually, pretty much most of my life, but I don't have the demon stuff. I talked to Saanvi about this. I don't have the demon, seeing a demon or anything.
Crazy.
I wake up, I open my eyes, or like sometimes I open my eyes, sometimes I don't, and I just can't move, and I'm awake now. What I've learned to do now is like I don't freak out anymore. What I do is I just it is my health one. If anyone has the same problem, what I do is just I help me. Yeah, it might help you, but I don't think it'll help you if you have the demon things. I don't have the demon things.
That's just
For me, it's just like my body, and like my mind is the way my body is, and I can't move, and it's kind of freaky. But what I do is I just breathe heavily, like really fast and strong,
and I wake up. That's what I do every time now. So it's like I wake up, I can't move, and I'm like, I bet I'm about to do this again.
Yeah. For me, it's not visible demons, but it's like fear triggers. It's like I don't know. I think I told y'all before. I won't go too long about this. But like one time I saw like a fucking the red dot.
Yeah.
The red dot like on the gun. I remember like scoping around my window.
Yeah.
And like in the room, I was like. And the dot's getting closer to me, and I'm just like, I can't move.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, oh hell no, but like yeah, that was the first time.
Wait,
That
That's
was
scary.
crazy.
is sleep paralysis like a normal thing that happens?
Yeah.
Like have all you guys experienced it?
Nah, I haven't experienced it, but like the way you explain it, the way you guys are explaining it, like I can't imagine.
Yeah, I
that
can't
happens. It's like I get scared of like some crazy shit. Like
yeah.
I would guess like the other day I walked downstairs, like I bought my mom like inflatable balloons, like Mother's Day and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And I forgot to right there. I turned off the lights. I right, but like just like having that, they kind of like fear that you can't move and like
No,
I might get like
the first couple times it happened to me, I'd be freaked.
You're like in a state of shock right away.
Yeah,
Right.
like I was freaked. Like I woke, cause I was younger, and like I just wake up like freaking out, bro.
I
And then like,
I had some deep prayers.
Yeah.
God, please.
Yeah, right.
Never again.
it just like
It's
not
like
even real
imagine
anymore.
you're frozen for like 5 minutes, but it's like the longest 5 minutes of your life.
Real.
So
Like
And like, it's so crazy because sometimes it'll happen when Saanvi's like sleeping with me and like she doesn't even know like right now. Yeah, like she doesn't even know like right now I'm facing a crazy battle. Like,
and you took funny turns on me to zombie.
yeah. Yo, thankfully I don't have any scary stuff because if I did I'd probably lose. But like all I do is just breathe heavily and strong. If there's one day where that doesn't work, I will lose my mind. Because right now I've gotten to a point where it's like it always works. I just wake up after. But oh my god, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna lose it. But yeah, that's
why do you think our body does this? Like, what makes our body do this, bro? Like,
I think I deserved it. I just didn't get enough sleep.
really?
No.
Bro was like, yo, you don't want to sleep? Like, I gave you the chance to sleep, but you're gonna.
Fuck you right now.
You don't want to take the privilege of sleeping? Bet. This is what happens when you do it.
That's true. It only happens when I'm like really exhausted. Or I've just been through a period of like not taking care of myself. Yeah.
Bro.
Like when I'm exhausted, it happens when. But if I'm like in a normal schedule, it doesn't really happen to me.
That's so weird though because like I would literally go through like weeks where I'm getting like 2 or 3 hours, like literally nothing because I'm like studying, doing work or whatever, and I've never experienced that.
Yeah, so
Might just be built different.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe go through it, but like.
Maybe they're scared of you, bro.
no, like
Yeah.
I'm also
Paralysis, maybe it has like a deeper meaning towards people.
I think so.
Maybe you're like tormented, bro. Maybe you're tormented people.
But I,
Stop talking about this right now.
If I have it tonight, I'm gonna get so scared.
well, I have heard if you sleep on your back, you're more likely to have
I was gonna say that.
paralysis. Yeah,
That's
so
crazy
like,
because I'm not a back sleeper.
yeah, which is odd. I'm surprised you had it when you're on your side because I've never.
I was cheesed. I was like, yo, I usually get that. I was cheesed because I usually get like the full field of view. Like I can see my surroundings, but now you're behind me. Like,
You unlocked a new map. I think you're a better player now.
I was so cheesed. I was like, yo, this guy's behind me, and like. I genuinely felt like there's a guy with a fucking like sword behind me just about to slash me. But I was like,
Yeah.
but I was just there, just like, just like on my side.
That's
So annoying.
no, I was even gonna ask like that because like anytime I heard about sleep paralysis, I've always heard that it only happens like when you sleep on your back. But then apparently, like as for you guys,
It just happens to me. I usually wake up on my side, so I sleep on my side. So I think I don't know. Mine's just locked in like that. Mine's just like
Imagine how lame would it be if like you're on your stomach sleeper and you just get your stomach just like you there, but it's like you can't really get to me right now.
That's
Oh, my
ridiculous.
stomach. That'd be lame as shit.
my demon's freaky as hell.
But like speaking of like freaky shit,
where could this possibly?
have you heard of those stories where like people are sleeping and they feel like they're getting like fucked by a ghost?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I've heard so
I
many
can
stories.
happily say I've never gotten that. If it did, I legit tell you that. I'm not a stomach sleeper. I don't think that can happen on your back.
No, again though.
Who reported this?
Nah,
You just made up.
just kidding. John.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
That was a crazy one. Yo, cancel. Yo, with the Kitan, you had that too. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
That's real though. What you said.
It's real. Like I've heard like stories.
I don't know, bro. Yo, if that's happening to you, please look into whatever's happening. 'Cause it's not a ghost, bro. Whatever's happening to you is not.
Nah, but they said they like felt something over them, and then they feel like they're literally getting fucked.
That's
Getting,
bro.
getting
is something bad.
Wait, guys who are just females?
Like mostly I've heard girl stories, but like, I think guys could probably have it.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hopefully. Getting raped in your dream is actually trash.
Yeah.
That's a violation of
No,
two different
like,
levels.
get therapy, please. Real.
Sorry, do you want to talk about it?
No, what?
But I think for boys, it's just like wet dreams and all. It's like I think that's like.
But no, it's like
Well, yeah, why?
What
Little boys, bro.
For men. For boys. For boys.
I don't know about that. I don't think it's the same as what dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
got
don't know.
How do you move on?
Do
My
you
last
know-
appearance. It's a
la- la- la-
last appearance of this
okay,
podcast, guys.
To end this chapter of like dreams and shit, do you guys like record your dreams or like remember dreams?
Nigga, I don't want to know. I don't want to know if there's something.
No, like not like nightmares and sleep. I mean like say you did a lit ass dream.
What do you mean recording?
I mean like write it down, like record like what happened.
word?
I thought you were
Nah, I be forgetting about
You
dreams.
can watch it
I thought you were
after.
gonna wake up and like talking like.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
can
did.
Nah, I be forgetting about dreams, but at the same time, I feel like I have deja vu like a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
I'll be doing something, I'm like, yo, I've done this before. You know what I mean?
Multiple timelines, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
my voice is weird.
Deja vu scares the hell out of me.
I know,
It's
it really does.
That genuinely means something is going on that I don't know about. It's
Yeah.
so
Right?
scary.
Yeah, I feel like something big's about to happen. Whenever I have deja vu. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's called like I've talked to you guys about this before. It's like, okay, first of all, if I remember a dream, it's never good, bro. I only remember like nightmares. I don't remember last time I had a good dream.
I guess those are more memorable.
Yeah, but then but also like, I don't know, the way I fucking like the way I have dreams is like nuts. It's like obviously I'm not gonna remember like a dream that I had like every night, right? Because like I heard some shit about how you have dreams every night, but
I think you did.
You do, yeah.
Yeah. but like, the ones I do remember is like it's like five or six like different like crazy like scenarios happening in my
One
dream.
night, yeah.
Like, it goes from like someone fucking dying to like me like on a roller coaster falling off to being in a car crash. Yeah, to me, bro, I've had dreams of me like hooping, going on for a layup, and it just falling on my face.
Yeah.
And all this shit happens in one night, bro, right? And then like I'm just like after that I'm good for like 2
No,
weeks of
yeah,
dreams.
no,
Like,
it's crazy how like one night you won't remember dream, and one night it's like 2 weeks full of dreams into one night. It's like,
Exactly.
what the fuck?
yeah.
You know what would be the worst? When you're having like a dream, and then you wake up, and you try to go back to it, you just can't.
Yeah.
It's gone.
And like sometimes I'll wake up and I know it's a good dream because I wake up with a good feeling, but I forget the dream. I'm like, damn, I wish I knew what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because right now I just woke up feeling really good about something.
Bro,
Bro.
I wish I could have a good fucking dream. Bro.
Yo, you just made me think of something though. I was gonna say no, because I was gonna say you should get therapy, bro. But I was gonna say, you see how? It's like,
I probably should.
But that's sorry, because a lot of people it's like people are destigmatizing like therapy and like especially for men, right? They're like men should go to therapy, and I was just wondering like how do you like will you go through therapy if you know if you
I
want
would
to? How do you feel
love
about
to
that?
go to therapy. I think therapy's cool, but like for the sense of like going like figuring more about myself. But I have no need for it right now.
Bro, therapy's just a podcast with someone, but there's no camera. Like it's you just
Wait till no.
yeah.
No, like you guys are so dumb, and I hate.
Cause like, sorry, were you saying something?
Oh no, I don't know.
Okay, because I'm reading this book, right? And in it, there's like a chapter like what that like involves like therapy, and basically it was saying things like what your beliefs are, your morals, your values, all that stuff. Like
Phone's speaking.
Yeah.
all the okay. Like just everything you believe, like how you interpret different situations, or whatever. Like all of that is based off different experiences you've had growing up, right? So like, say as a kid something happened to you, like as an adult you'll react to that situation when it happens again based off how you learn to like handle it as a kid, right? And that goes for again everything, morals, values, beliefs, all that stuff, right? And what that leads to is sometimes you being so certain on like, okay, this is how I should react to this situation. This is how I should like be talking to this person or whatever the case may be, right? But like you don't understand that what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you're doing is wrong because what you think you're doing is right since you've been taught that throughout your life, right? But it could be like a horrible way to deal with any situation, and that's why I feel like therapy is like actually really valuable because it provides a really like I guess general perspective on what is going on in your life, and it's like helping you see it from a different perspective and helping you like relearn like ways to deal with different types of things. Which is why I personally would want to do therapy because like they say I'm stressing about something. Like if I can talk to someone about it, and like the other good benefit of like therapy is like I don't have to worry about like that affecting any relationship. Because even if it's like a strong relationship with someone, like things like talking about like stress, talking about like problems, all that stuff, like I guess like I feel like it's pretty general like fear that gets in the way of relationships. I think that's another benefit of therapy because that makes it so like. It just that's just a licensed stranger that can't tell anyone what the fuck you just said to him, right, or her. But
yeah, about the license, like you could actually feel like they're gonna keep your things private.
I mean, they have a legal obligation if they follow it or not.
But how'd you know?
The only thing is though, if you get a therapist, they will be someone random. They're not gonna go. They don't care enough to tell your life to someone else. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Unless you do something so wild.
Yeah, exactly.
But even then, the people they tell won't know you.
Yeah.
Real. Like low-key, like if you confess to a crime, they just won't say it.
No, they have
I killed somebody.
No, I don't crimes you can.
No, yeah.
No.
You can't. Yeah, it's a crime.
Crimes where they cross the line. It's like,
Yeah, you
No,
think like I killed
no.
someone. Your therapist isn't gonna be like, I can't tell you.
Oh yeah. Why'd you say that?
What are you hiding?
I swear I've heard something like that. They can't like.
No,
Oh,
like
shit.
if you put yourself or anybody else in harm, or they
Yeah.
think you might put somebody else or
okay,
yourself
that
in
makes
harm,
sense.
then they have obligation to tell somebody that like that's gonna
To be
happen.
honest, like I'd rather talk to a robot than talk to an actual
That's
person.
crazy.
That might happen one.
To be fair, I see the fear in that because I feel like people already struggle opening up to people they know in real life. It's like, I find it like it'd be really weird to just talk to a random stranger. But then again, it's like, if I know that they're there and they literally are paid to care what I say and try to help me, I guess it's like.
Like imagine now Jake has a therapist and Jake's therapist was his mole. If
Yeah.
like, do you understand? Like that would happen. Like if you're that important in life and like
for
you
the
know,
reactor.
I mean, bro, the therapists are usually like people who like.
They make it 1 hour.
You don't become a therapist just for no reason. I mean, like these people care. I assume. Well, some of them, most of them, should care, right?
yeah, but like I'm just
But
like
the thing
thinking
is-
like other perspectives. Like
I mean, I don't have to worry about that. I don't think my life's that interesting where my therapist is.
Yeah,
right?
no, but
you
you're
gotta
not
go,
the
you
clients.
may blow, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the valid fear with the therapist. I guess
Yeah.
people don't feel like they can trust them.
Yeah.
Which is like, it is a random person at the end of the day. I can definitely see that. But
That's why people go through like multiple therapists though to find one that like fits them.
Yeah.
Because if you feel like you can't really trust someone fully, then you kind of just get a new person. You're like, oh, because like, yeah, and sometimes people are like, oh, if you're a guy, like you want to talk to a guy more, you want to talk to like a girl, like whatever. So people like have their preferences and like feel it out. Like I've had friends that go through like 7 therapists until like they find like their fave.
that's money.
That is
I
funny.
don't know. We talk about therapists. It's funny. I just think about like when Harvey goes to his therapist and he fucking hates her pretty much. Like he keeps
Yeah.
everything from her, and because he can't face the reality that he's like sometimes just wrong.
Right.
Like I just keep thinking of that. I respect her.
I think a lot of people really benefit from therapists, especially like a lot of African people, especially the older generation.
For sure.
They are the
older
people.
generation,
They are the
for
people who reject therapists the most, or even like
sure.
African people. Just a lot of people in the older generation right now.
Sure.
They will reject it the most, but they need it the most.
Yeah.
It's like
that.
Loki, me and Kitan talked about this like the other day too. Like it's crazy the way our parents like learned the way to do shit and like they don't think it's wrong.
They don't
It's
realize it's
like what
wrong.
they was saying. It's
Yeah.
like it's what they were taught. You know what I mean?
it's sad because they don't know they're wrong,
Because
but it is
there
wrong.
might be a new thing that like our kids are doing, and we're like,
You said the same
that's
thing.
whack as shit. Why would you talk to this for that? Or
Yeah.
why would you do this? So it's like, but I feel like I hope that I do a good job of being open-minded.
Yeah.
No, because I think a lot of the stuff with the older generations, especially with like what's it called, like people from foreign countries, is like again like I was saying earlier, like they were taught like like how to act, how to like think, all that stuff, like at a young age from like whatever their country, whatever like the I guess like the values and beliefs of their the people in their country would be, right? So that's why I feel like with immigrant parents in Canada, right? They they just act so much like more differently compared to like native parents, the native people in Canada, because I feel like a lot of immigrant parents like they're taught to like care so much about what other people are doing, like care about reputation so much, like make sure like your kid's going to be like a doctor or like help you all like whatever, all that stuff, right? And that's why I feel like therapy again provides that general perspective to these immigrant parents, saying, hey, like nowadays, obviously the world's changing and you're in like Canada now. Things aren't all just about like reputation. Things aren't all just about like gossip and shit like that. Which is again why I feel like therapy would benefit them. But again, like they're not going to that shit, bro.
You know what though?
Like,
my mom just said she might think about it.
I was
thinking about that. And I was genuinely impressed. I was like, wow, that's actually good for her. Cause she was just talking, but like, she was kind of saying like we should go to therapy all together. I was like, I don't know. I was like, we have no business doing that. But like, I was like, you should. I was like, you have a good idea though. So it's like, I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
You have a great idea.
Yeah, I was like, you have a good idea. I'm like, cause a lot of people really need it. I think. So I was really impressed by that. I was like surprised my mom would be, but like my mom was like, I think she's changed a lot. She's become very forward thinking, surprisingly.
Same as my dad, bro.
Yeah, right. I feel like a lot of like they're changing.
He knows my dad. Like you my dad. My dad then and my dad now, kind of two different people.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna like so I'm gonna
like
shift.
This type of culture definitely changes them.
Yeah, you've been here a lot. My mom's been here for like what 15, 14 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
I feel like that's why I look like feel bad for like my older siblings. Like at the same time, it's like. The way my parents were then compared to now is like so like different.
Yeah.
Like before, I remember my brother like couldn't like have friends over, couldn't even do sleepovers, couldn't do anything. Like it's crazy.
Damn, friends.
Yeah,
That's rough.
but
that's rough.
Yeah, we can't even go to friends' house. Yeah, that's fucked. But
no, yeah, they used to move crazy.
I don't know. Nate, how do you feel about
Basically, I
this?
think we're related. Because we were talking, we have the same parents.
Wait, what do I think about therapy? I said earlier, I think therapy's cool. So like, my whole parent thing, I don't know. We never talked about therapy, but
Because your parents are more chill. Like,
yeah.
when I think of your parents compared to all of our parents, it's like your parents like the
yeah.
They're chill.
Those 1,400 points.
His parents are also younger.
Are you like a second generation? Maybe or they
what
like?
does that mean? Like,
Were they like?
they didn't know. My parents weren't born here.
But they came here. When did they come here? How old are they? They're young, no?
like my brother's age type shit.
They're young.
They're like 6.
You're basically a second gen.
Like 12, 11.
Okay.
Wow, your brother's not 12.
I know, but like
your mom and dad separately came here. Like around at the same age.
They met in Canada.
But they came here like when they're the teens. But
Yeah, like, they had to learn.
also like that's why they're so like forward thinking. Or you mean they're so chill because they've been here like the base of That's why they're so similar to like how we think.
Yeah, they kind of tapped in with the whole like.
That's pretty sick. I feel
Yeah.
like that.
They
Do you think that benefits you being prepared?
Yeah, and they understand everything. Like they all have their phones and shit. Like.
But to be honest, so I was thinking about like even though it's like I feel like it'd be cool like how parents would like kind of think more like us. It's nice to just have like. I feel like if my mom was too tapped in and knew everything we be doing, then it'd be a problem.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like with my parents, it's like a perfect balance where it's like she understands like things that I'm doing, but she's also not in the loop of other things.
That's
so like,
that's the balance. Because some of
it's
these
like
parents are too tapped in. Like they know too much and they're way too.
Because they're still not to the point where it's like I imagine if they grew up here or they was born here, they wouldn't be like they don't care about my school. They'd be like okay, it's whatever.
Yeah.
They still push me to be good in school, and at the same time they'll be like.
Have fun, bro.
Yeah, like have fun.
They have a nice balance.
That reminds me, like, well, what do you think about parents that like push for honesty with their children? So it's like, like if you're gonna be like fucking people, if you're gonna be doing drugs, all that stuff, tell me. But then I'll be fine as long as you tell me. Like, what do you think about like parents?
I mean,
That's a lie. That's a trap.
this is Saanvi's story of my life.
Yeah, no. This is like a real life thing. Like, there's like parents out there that like have no problem with their children doing anything as long as they tell them.
I mean, I see the intent of creating a safe space, and it's like, I guess I don't know. I never think about that too. I'm like, I wonder if I'd be that type of person. It's like I want to know what you're doing, so I know you're safe. But at the same time, I just trust my kid is smart enough where I don't have to be too in their business. Because it's also kind of, to me, it gets a little weird when you're like way too in my business. You know what I mean? Like I want you to like know like as much as I want you to know. I don't want you to know everything you want to know. If that makes sense. So I feel like that's how it is.
Yeah, so you just have to have faith in the way you raise your kid.
Yeah,
at the same
right.
time. You know what I mean? Like, raise your kid in the way that, like, even if I'm out there, I still have faith that they're doing like, the right thing.
Yeah.
So have like a little subject, turn around. But like the way our parents raised us, maybe being brutal or hard.
Yeah.
Do you think? Trust me.
Wait, no way. Did you right now? He's like, yeah.
This guy said brutal. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Trust me, the black kids will understand for sure. Like, do you think if we raise our own kids the same way, they will turn out? Because we turn out pretty good.
Yeah.
Have common sense, we can think. So like, if we treat our kids the same way our parents treated us, do you think it would make sense?
I don't know, because the thing with the way, at least, I feel like most of us, were raised like that, it comes with separate problems.
Yeah.
It teaches you right and wrong, but you also, there's ways it could have taught you that wouldn't be so damaging.
Trauma.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It builds way too much a sense of fear sometimes, and it's I feel like I would have learned without the beating sometimes, bro. Yeah. So then it's bro, you maybe should try talking. Yeah. Maybe if I don't listen. It's yeah, I feel like maybe I wouldn't raise my kid how I was raised exactly. There's definitely some things I would take where it's don't let your kid just walk all over you. For sure. That reminds me, my little cousin, when he's raised not like us, right? This is a random side tangent, it's a really short story. He basically was raised, his mom is super, chill. Too chill where she lets him do whatever. He's 9 years old, right? This kid recently got in trouble at school because he called another kid a monkey Jamaican. But he called some kid a monkey Jamaican, bro. And then the kid's mom, he called the school, and they called my mom because they couldn't find his mom, and they told her. And then my mom was like, "What? How does that even happen?" And the little dude, bro, he didn't give a damn. Bro stood on that shit.
I said it.
We said, but I feel like that's how kids will turn out. And it's what is she gonna say to him? His mom trying to talk to him, but it's he doesn't. Yeah. He doesn't care now. You've been letting him slap for 10 years now. What? What you gonna
that's the thing. He was also saying they still gonna have to have the fear. You know what I mean?
I'd say
I think the fear is okay.
I feel respect instead of fear.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I think you can build respect. Right now, I don't have fear for my mom or I have respect for my mom.
Yeah,
It's I won't. Yeah, I mean, you have to build because when it's fear, it's you just breed resentment. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Because then you grow up and you'll be I don't fear you no more. So it's what we're talking.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with everything you said about how there's better ways to teach your kids things, but I don't something to me is the way immigrant parents raise their children so strictly. It's it puts anger in or it teaches your kids to I'm just there's trauma that comes from being so strict with them, but also it just makes your children have more discipline and makes them not be such a dumbass, right? And then I agree with you. There's better ways to do it except for just trying to put fear in their hearts. But I always just think about there's so many different basically in any way that you raise your child, there's going to be some type of problem that comes with how you raise them, right? Maybe you're too nice, too understandable, too mean, too strict, whatever, right? Some consequence is gonna come from that. And that kind of scares you because what if I pick the wrong way and the consequence is worse than if I were just beat his ass all day?
That's it. No, I definitely see the point where it's if you're not strict on it, it might turn out something way worse than that. But it's just the risk you gotta take on having kids.
That's really a big fear. This seems a big fear the decision of having kids. Because I'll be on the fence and be yeah, I want kids, but at the same time I don't want to fuck them up. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, Nate's the contrast of how we were raised, and he's fine. He's the same as us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's Ailey,
It just depends.
wait, what did your parents do instead of hit you?
I got
Or fear, sense fear you.
I don't know. I think my dad did a good job on perfect beatings. He was sometimes not. Sometimes I was playing Minecraft, but I shouldn't be getting beat for that. That was looked out of pocket, but I don't know. I was also just scared of just not being smart and stuff like that. I guess I don't
Maybe
know.
it's just something you're born with. Maybe it's just different. Maybe it's just how you are.
He did instill some fear into me, but I
I see what you mean, because some parents go overboard. But I think your dad might just like, because sometimes like the parents like they can instill fear without actually going all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah.
Some parents will just do it anyway. Just they won't stop at any point. They'll just get to the point.
Just make sure I learn my lesson.
Yeah. Or like one time, you know, and I'll know now.
Yeah.
Like
I
they make
also the kid who's like, you do it to me and I learn. I'm gonna learn from it one time. I'm not gonna push it.
Some kids don't learn from the multiple times, but some parents will do it one time. The kid will learn, and then bam, I'm gonna just do it every time because it's easy. And it's like,
No, but that kind of reminds me, like, I think instead of fear, I feel like one of the most impactful ways you like raise your child is like by making them like respect like what you said and also like admire like someone that like you would like want them to like be like, right? So whether that's like you, their older sibling, because in my case, like I really respected my older sister. Like, I thought she was like really smart, really like respectful, whatever. So then I acted like basically exactly like her because I was like, yo, I kind of want to like, be like her, right? It goes back to like what you're saying, like you had a fear of like, hey, I don't want to be known as a person that isn't smart or like isn't cool or whatever, right? I feel like that's like a healthy way to like go about it. Actually, maybe not fear, I guess, but like you as a child being like, you know what, like I see this basketball player, he's like pretty cool, right? Let me play basketball. Let me try to get faster. Or hey, I see this grade 5 that's like smart, right? Let me try to use like smart.
that's a good point. A role model is something that we didn't touch on. That's very important, actually. A role model is something that's like that can really just shape how you like you feel like you should be. And I feel like some people lack that.
But at the same time, like the issue with having role models is that like if you can't like live up
To the standard.
to that standard.
Nah, my role model is LeBron, and it's really hard. You're definitely right. But I mean, it's not like sometimes chasing the role model is enough. You know what I mean? Because like you trying to be like them, because eventually you're never gonna realize if you're there or not. So it's like you just trying to be like them will be enough for like until you become your own person. Unless it becomes a problem where you're just trying to be them, then it's
Yeah.
That goes back to what I'm saying. Like, there's always a fucking
I
problem.
think there's just some problems you gotta like let the
you have
kid,
to allow
because eventually
that,
the person will be like 20 years old and it's like whatever problems you have now is like you
Just
can
come to being
fix
a
it.
parent, bro.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's life. You live it once. Like, there's no, like, blueprint
Yeah,
to
right?
live life. Like, just do you, but don't screw up.
Yeah, like
Oh,
whoever
so
you become
deep.
is like
Like,
So deep.
do you, but don't screw up. Simple as that.
Nah, Loki, do you and screw up? Like I feel like you like learn more from just
Yeah,
like fucking up
No,
a bit.
I mean, like, screw up in, like,
Big
killing
ways.
someone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Car crash.
Totally.
Like,
you have big problem.
Fuck you up.
like jail time, like all that. Like, that's like,
Nah, if
that's
if you're doing
like,
that, you are just like
you're done. You're good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's still hope. Maybe after, but like, you're
that's
cooked.
true, man. Prison reform, I believe in that. But like,
There's just change.
depends what you go in for. If you go for something crazy, if you go for some things you go in for, it's like you shouldn't come out.
Yeah, just stay there.
Yeah, you should stay
Just
there.
stay there,
but
dog.
Some would definitely just
You
mess
got it.
Alright, so we got in our bag about the parenting thing. I feel like we can have a lot of conversations about parenting and shit like that.
For sure. Yeah.
But I think we're gonna start wrapping this up. I have a final prompt. Did y'all see the? I don't have the full situation covered, but I just saw it. Y'all see the teacher who was like getting the girls to braid his hair?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I saw it.
Or like take his braids out,
Yeah.
and they fired him.
Yeah.
Whose side are you guys on? But for some context, I think so. There's this teacher who was like recording girls in his class.
Oh,
I wanted to
like it sound crazy like that.
okay.
It was live. IG live. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
IG live.
Think of teacher TikTok. Teachers like recording themselves in class, teaching their children to the students, and it's like I want to like
4 girls.
Phone's problem.
fuck.
Yeah.
Good looks, man. Good looks.
Are you guys tired?
Is there? Yeah.
Work or practice? Yeah,
It was bad. So think about it like teacher TikTok. A lot of them do like.
He has some comment.
Yeah, I
That's
was-
emotion.
Yeah.
What grade was it? He was
It's
teaching?
elementary school.
Elementary school. So say,
Big.
What is it?
Girls look like.
You're old, kind of.
I don't know. Whatever it is,
Low-key
it's like
kids-
at
kids are
least-
just
at
living
least
older.
under grade 10. It wasn't anything older than grade 10, right?
so yeah, no, for sure.
Yo, nah.
You heard that. You heard that.
These days look grown. Yo, oh my god.
I had little cousins and like.
Whoa! No! Stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? It's okay, he gets to edit it, so.
It's funny 'cause I just started like, oh my god, cut that.
Bro, that's gonna be a part of this.
Okay. But okay, I'm gonna fuck it. Okay.
Now we're just, yeah, we're gonna go home.
But so let's say that. So pretty much this teacher is recording these grade 5, let's say 6, 7.
No, they're like grade 8. Like they're
Yeah,
grown.
at least somewhere between grade 8, grade 10. Grade 10, grade 8, grade
Like, they're
10.
pretty grown.
Basically teenagers, bro.
Yeah.
Just
Because
teenagers.
they knew like about TikTok and they're like, blah blah blah. They're like,
All we know is they're not seniors or juniors.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Let's say that, and I think he was recording them taking out his hair. Like,
His
on
braids,
shows,
yeah.
like he's doing some work. He's like, yo, I think I have a hair appointment or whatever, and I need someone to take my braids out. Can you help me? And he recorded it, and then he uploaded it. It went fucking viral, and then the school fired him.
because people were outraged online. They were like, "This is it."
What do you guys thought? And I think he posted a video of him like crying.
Yeah,
like,
he.
oh, I'm so
Was
sorry.
he? Did
And
he
was
ask
really-
them who's here? Or did they ask him?
I think he asked the students.
But like, they have a choice to say.
Actually, I low-key
That's a big
don't know.
detail that could really change
Yeah,
it. Let's just
don't
say. Just don't worry about that.
Yo, could you guys help me take my hair? Like,
Yeah.
something like.
I don't know. From what I've seen, it's like it was basically just time for like it was just chill time in the class because we'd already done something else. So it was just right before class ended, I think. But
Well, okay.
Yeah.
My take for real, the first mistake was recording. Cause like you didn't really need to record that. Second take, like, I'm like, it's okay as long as the intent was just to do the hair and leave. It's okay.
Yeah.
Now, as a parent, looking at my daughter taking out the teacher's hair, I might be like, nigga, I didn't send to school for this. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck you doing? Like, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's a 50-50 thing. Like, from a teenage perspective, like, nigga, it's chill, like, just hair. But as a parent,
Yeah.
hello.
I think the weird part too is like I saw his TikTok afterwards and he
Yeah.
posted a TikTok of like him crying and he was reading a text message he got from like the female student being like,
Yeah.
"Sir, we miss you so much."
it was like, "Hey,
we're-
bestie."
It's like, "Hey bestie, we miss you so much. We're rooting for you at school. Everybody misses you. Like we're on your side. Like don't worry." And he's reading it to the camera like crying. And like as a grown like man, teacher who just got fired, like this is not what he should be putting out right now.
Yeah.
And then I went more on his page, and it's like he's just filming all these TikTok in school, and it's like, what's with teachers and TikTok these days?
Just that they're younger.
There's so many teachers on TikTok posting like the most random content of like, "Hey guys, like what's going on today?" Like there's also something similar, whereas a teacher who's a woman, and she posted like a TikTok, and in all the clips of that TikTok, she was only interacting with like the men, and people are like, "Oh, it's that pick me teacher that's always trying to get on like the guy's good side," and it's like, what's the point? Like I get being younger, but I feel like there gets a point where it's like your work is your work and your school is your school. Why are you making content out of your work when you're a teacher? Like doing like work stuff where it's like, "Hey, like come on a date with me as like an engineer. I coded this. I did this. I had lunch here." Like okay, like you're not really impacting anybody, but like why are you filming like kids and then posting it on your
Like,
page?
don't piss where you eat type shit. Like,
Yeah.
business is business, fun is fun.
I think, at first I was kind of like, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, what's the big deal? They're just taking out his hair. But the more I look into it, I was like, the relationship he's built with these kids, it was kind of like, in my opinion, there's just some boundaries. Yeah. There's some boundaries you don't want to cross, even just for yourself, bro. Why would you want the troubles in your life to come from hanging out with these little ass kids? You know what I mean? They're just your students. They don't have to be your friends. And I get trying to build what's it called?
Like a relationship?
Yeah, like a safe space in a relationship, but it's like you can do that by staying as my teacher. You don't have to be my friend. And I think that's kind of where he went wrong by just crossing the boundaries a bit too much. And it's just for your own good.
I
as
think
well.
it's like the second you realize it's like you're taking out of learning,
Yeah.
it's like I swear it'd be really bad if it was during class time.
It was.
It was?
It was like towards the
When
end.
else would it be?
Like during lunch.
It was towards the end of the day. Like he was just like, we already done a lot. It was chill time. I think it's like. I think to be honest, if you take it out of class, it is weird. I think it should, at least he was in class. You know what I mean? Do not hang out with him outside the class.
Yeah, I guess both scenarios. It's like,
Yeah. Overall, just like I just thought like. But I just hope they keep the same energy. Don't just leave it to black men, bro. Like you know what I mean? 'Cause I saw one of the white teachers, this white old dude. They did something, but they put a bunch of jewels on his hair. I better see the same outrage to him, bro.
Really?
That's the only thing I'd say. Just don't make it a double standard. But overall, I think he was weird. I think he went a bit like
too far, yeah.
like I don't know. I just
If
don't see.
that was mine,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Right? If I was a parent, I'd be like, depends if I know teachers too, especially if I don't know the teacher. Now I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
and putting my kid on the internet and stuff. It's like,
Nah.
I just think for himself, he should have thought about himself as well. Why would you put anything at risk for that? You know what I mean? Is it worth it? It's
Yeah.
not.
I'm sure in his head of like, it's calm. It's
Yeah,
not
right?
just serious, it's TikTok. But people be on TikTok.
Yeah, you gotta,
People
especially
be on
online,
TikTok.
you gotta think more.
For real.
And I get like keeping it like real with the guy. I saw the jewel thing too. It was like these teenage
Yeah.
white girls and they put like a bunch of like bedazzlements on like this guy's bald head.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it came from the teenage girl's account That was the difference. And it wasn't like a, hey guys, like I'm a man and I'm making content with like my 8th graders. It was more like teenage girls like, hey sir, like can we put like, you know, it was kind of a different vibe. It's just like music in the background. So I feel like that'd be different.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, I didn't think the hair thing was that big of a deal. I think scrolling through his page and seeing his other content with the kids, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why are you doing this at school,
I
you
think
know?
them texting outside of school and being like, hey, bestie, and like, we love you, whatever.
That was like.
Because it's like, you gotta think about these kids are also thinking about it, you know what I mean? They're like, oh shit, it's like whatever his name is, you know what I mean? It's him, it's like I don't know.
Because now it's like, now they're taking their interest out of the learning. It's like, oh, Mr. Whatever,
Yeah.
let's go to this class and make TikToks all day.
It's like,
Now it's like, I don't see you as my teacher now. It's like,
yeah.
I don't get to learn anymore.
It's got too far.
Not even an email.
Yeah.
Text
Nah,
message.
text is creepy.
Email? Acceptable.
And it's like, I don't
Text?
Right?
Nah, that's a bit
know. Right? I don't know why.
It's a bit suspicious.
I didn't see why he would do that.
Yeah.
Like, think about yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Why you like,
Bro, the digital footprint. I'm working. I don't think you get another job.
yeah, right?
If
I'm low-key, I'm low-key rooting for him. Like, I hope he learns for this. And,
For
like,
sure.
He's not a bad guy. I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
he's a bad guy.
I
He's made bad
I
decisions.
hope he lands another job, obviously, but that's the thing. It's the really bad looks.
Digital footprint will
Bad
mess you up for life.
Yeah.
I think it's bad decisions, but I think he's a good guy. I think he had good intentions, to be honest. It's just like, you gotta think more.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hopefully. I really hope. But I also think because he's younger, he's still. You have to think of yourself as the adult now. You know what I mean? Because I get like when we get to a point where we're like 24, 25, we're not gonna think of ourselves as like you know, like old heads. But like we will-
meet
you have to, yeah, that's crazy. We have to we have to start thinking about yourselves as the adult, as the older people. You know what I mean? So I think he
Yeah.
just forgot that he is the teacher.
And just like his reaction too of like crying on like video and reading her text, I was like, what are you doing right
Like-
now?
Yeah, you're grown ass.
Yeah.
He look needs an advisor.
And he turned into, he's like, I don't know. And I feel like
For sure.
if it wasn't like a whole TikTok thing and he didn't have this whole account, he probably wouldn't have gotten fired. Like it probably could have got handled like offline, like hey, like you can't do this, like whatever.
No,
But it literally caused such an outrage, and it's like, and it's online now, like forever.
No, he screwed himself.
Trending.
Like, yeah.
It was just silly.
Millions.
Now,
And it's weird. Like I've had teachers' phone numbers before, where I like text them and stuff. Like one specific teacher,
Why do you do that?
Wow.
like me and her were just close, and then she was like,
Oh,
Me and her.
yeah.
but still.
To be fair, it is kind of like you
But
can't say him or her. Just why you have teachers.
but it's also just like we still kept it professional. Like you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
hello, miss, whatever. Like
Number's kind of insane though. It's like it would never have to go past email.
Right?
no, but then I was graduating, so she's
guess
like, I don't know.
If you're,
Yeah.
if you're out of school, I guess it's different now because you're just an adult with an adult, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about in high school?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, still.
So
To be
it's
fair,
like,
though, I do know the relationship, and I think that one was different just because she was like it was after Saanvi graduated, and the teacher was just like, it was still regular professional talk. It just happened to be on text now because
So,
she doesn't have her
yeah.
school email anymore and stuff.
like I don't think the text message part is crazy either. But also like drawing boundaries on like I don't know, as we get older, I feel like it's gonna be harder for us to draw boundaries too with like the younger generation because we feel like we're so into it. Like, oh I know all about like this TikTok stuff and whatever that.
So scared of being on.
So it's like
We're not far, bro.
I don't want to be like the generation that tries to stay young because I feel like that's just annoying, but I feel like it might fall upon us. And I think it's just like our responsibility as like Gen Z to be like, yeah, we're kind of old. Like let's step back from like a 12-year-old right now.
Yeah. No, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you nailed it on the head, bro.
Speaking of us being unk, though, I was thinking the other day, I was like,
Okay, last thing that we're gonna wrap up because I think my phone's about to
I
die.
actually wrapped this up, but I was just thinking like, time is moving quick, yo.
Well, the other day,
Ever
I
since-
keep going.
Ever since we hit like 17 or 16, bro. Cause I was looking, I don't know, it's something I saw, and it made me think like, oh wait, this just came out. I checked. It was January 2023. That was a year and a half ago now. That was literally yesterday to me. Like I was like, what is happening? Cause we're like soon, we're already in May. May's about to be done in like 2 weeks. It's gonna make June 2024. Like what?
Yeah.
Graduating from
Yeah. No, like that's crazy. Like time's flying, bro.
Bro, sorry, I'm about to be 19.
About to say.
I'm about to be 19, and let's round up to 20.
Yeah.
Pretty much. 20 is like a milestone.
Bro.
No, yeah.
Really is.
20 bomba clap. That's deep, bro.
But I couldn't imagine being 20.
20.
The big 2-0.
The thing I wonder about is like, I wonder if other generations felt like this as well, or like, is it because of like COVID hitting us right where our big progressive years were. Do we feel like I feel like I've been losing time ever since? Because I'm really curious. I don't see like even my mom or like my sister. I didn't see them stressing about getting older. Like
I couldn't imagine.
aware of it.
I couldn't imagine the guys who like watch our reactions.
Yeah.
They're like 30, 20, mid-20s. They're like, this motherfucker.
No, yeah. If you're like, yeah, tell me how you do it, bro. Because like every time I hit an age right now, I'm like, damn. Damn, like
Right now, I'm 18, turning 19, but like, I'm counting myself as a 19-year-old right now. But dang, especially for soccer, like, damn.
Yeah,
like,
sports years is
in sports years, you're like 30 now, bro. You're old in sports years, bro.
Damn.
Nah, I thankfully have a late birthday, so for me it's like I just feel younger than you. I feel younger, because I feel like it's just
How sick would it be if like we're like 30 and we get to watch our last podcast and we were fucking we were stressed about being 20?
No, because the thing is like, because I remember being like 10 years ago thinking, yo, 19 is gonna be crazy, whatever.
I wanted to be 19.
Now I'm 19.
I don't want to be 19.
Like 29 will be quick as hell. Like it's not far on. Like that's just crazy.
I feel like the COVID thing is definitely interesting. Like I would like if you want to see more into like if that like actually affects how like fast we perceive time. But like I think it's simply just to put like I feel like to answer your question on like did our parents think like time was moving too as fast? I think like something that plays a part in it is like how like at like every single minute of every single day, everyone is always just like so like what's the word? Like I forgot the word for it. Like everyone's on their phones, everyone's talking to a bunch of people. Like you can go get high whenever the fuck you want. You can go like party whenever you want. Like there's always something that like is taking everyone's attention, right? And I feel like because imagine our parents when they were 19, right? Like what were they doing? Like studying, reading a fucking book.
They
like,
felt every minute.
Yeah, they felt every minute, right?
Yeah.
Like us, we can occupy time so quickly.
That's a good point, actually. Because I feel like my days can. Like, if I really want my day to go fast, I'll like.
Yeah. No, but like, but still,
I was gone.
but still, like the way like time's moving by is nuts, bro. Because like I was booking it today, like we've been home for 4 weeks. Like
That's
like
insane.
our last exam was 4 weeks ago.
That's like
That's
nuts. Like we just
that was
got
it
back
yesterday.
to-
I swear to God.
Nah, that's wild. You like all like that time is passing, bro.
Damn.
Quick. Like, bro, Christmas break was like almost 6 months ago.
Yeah, no, that is not good.
What was like that? We were just there. Like I don't know. That stuff is freaky, bro.
It's so weird to me. It's like I was really looking at my phone. Like whenever I get like my car and I'm somewhere else, it'll used to like set my home location to London.
Yeah.
And then it just change back to like Hamilton. Like
No, yeah, it's like literally done. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like time's flying, bro.
I don't know. I like to be like a nostalgia demon because it's fun.
No, it's so easy now because everything's nostalgic because it's going by so quick.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, I don't know, because Loic is always like, time's going by so fast. I'm getting
Yeah,
old
I'm
so
very aware of this,
fast.
by
We're
the
so
way, like-
old. Oh my god, we've been doing this for this long. We met 3 years ago. Like, he was always like stressing about time. But personally, like, I don't know. I feel like I just don't do that. Like, you guys are talking about like, that does feel like a long time ago. Yeah, like whatever. But like, oh yeah, like I'm turning 19. But I just like don't feel it as much. I'm still young, cause how I think of it is like in the grand perspective. Looks like I'm getting closer to dying, and I'm like, bro, we're 19, and like you need to calm down, cause it's like if you look at the grand scheme, like we're probably gonna hopefully live to like 80, whatever. Yeah, right. So I don't know. I like to look at it like that, and I'm like, I barely hit like a quarter of my lifespan. Like I think I'm okay. But then again, I get like having that whole like time's going by so fast. I'm in it, like, you know. But I feel like appreciating the moment and like just taking up like the time and stuff is important. And I try to do that, and I don't feel like I'm getting that old that fast.
I mean that's a great thing. Honestly, I wish I had that. I think I'm just hyper fixated on time too. Because I think I'm in that young mindset where to me life ends when I hit 50.
Yeah.
To me, it's like I don't count the years I'm from 50 to 75 because what am I doing when I'm 75? So to me, it's like I feel like I have like only like 20 years left.
These are my peak years.
Right? Like I'm trying to like the peak years is what I'm counting, and it's like, but that's just like a young mindset. I'm sure we're like 32, like you'll lose at those peak years.
My brother right now is 30. I like
Damn. What?
Damn.
Your brother is what? That's crazy.
I have 3 brothers. Older 30, youngest is boys are 24, right? How old's Fidel?
23. The longest 24.
24. Yeah. It's like I'm the youngest. But like my brother's 30, and like he's so young.
Yeah, right? Like, you know, like
In his workplace, in life, he's actually just so young.
Yeah. See, it's just the way, because we're so young, we perceive 30
Yeah.
as old, but 30 is not old.
But nigga, the bills,
That makes you feel old.
the bills,
The responsibilities.
the responsibility. Nah, bro. it's
When
just-
niggas just 9 to 5 and paying bills, it's just.
I think
It's
Oh.
tight.
That happens to
Okay.
me.
Tight.
what like the thing I was also thinking about, just one last thing I was gonna say is like, I feel like we're also in a time period right now where like we know the next thing too easily. Like right now, first year was the next thing. First year's done. We're like, damn, that was quick. Next thing now is second year, done. Right? Like everything, like we have something that we know we're looking forward to now, and it's just flying by in my face, and I'm like, what is happening?
Think about it like this: we have 8 semesters in university.
Yeah.
We've done 2.
That's what I'm saying. Like I look at it, done. Look at it, done.
Good.
And I feel like maybe I'll feel younger when I stop having like big things to look forward to, and now it's just life. Like,
Yeah.
when I graduate uni and I just work a job, maybe like
I'm gonna give it back.
time will be slower. It's like I won't have like that thing.
It's crazy because like I was literally just telling you guys, I just saw a post GTA 6 releasing fall 2025, and that's after our second year.
Yeah.
So we have to finish all of our second year and then we'll get it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they just announced it.
I thought it was under this year.
Fall 2025.
Oh,
They-
Rascalot.
What, you got me about it?
That's crazy.
That shit's gonna be here before we know it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fast.
See, that's the good thing about time moving so fast. That will actually be.
I just want to say that.
Wait. So I don't think I get a PS5 this year.
Right.
I was about to buy one. Will you just say my?
You know-
The other thing I just told you could be not.
Yeah.
He made
I
it.
lied, by the way.
You have anything
Yeah.
to say?
Is that good?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
No, it's fine.
Okay. I don't know, and I think it's weird too
Just make sure my phone doesn't die.
because our parents were like raised in like I don't know about your parents, maybe it's not like that. I don't know. Actually, Loic is, but they're like so young. Like my mom had my sister at like 25 and shit, and I'm like thinking now, I'm like, damn, I need to make a career. Like I need to go traveling. And I'm like, I'm not thinking about my family right now. Like, as much as I want kids and stuff and like have a nice little family, I'm like, oh yeah, like maybe like mid 30s, like have my first kid. My mom was having this shit a decade before me. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like the thing about like kids and starting a family, especially for women, has changed so much. Where it's like it's not like your main like you have to do this. So I feel like that like changes the perspective on time too. Because I think also watching kids grow up makes me feel old.
Yeah, that's
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think of myself that old, but as soon as my little cousin starts coming up to me and talking to me, and I'm like, you were literally like 2 years old the other day. Why are you like talking about like school and stuff right now? Like it kind of fucks with me.
Yeah.
Tell me why going to university at NAM was like younger brother was here like here, bro. Come back, I'm gonna get out of like this.
No, it's crazy.
Fuck.
Nah,
He's 13.
You know, it's like so demoralizing.
My younger brother's taller than me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I had a little brother he got taller than me, I'd actually beat his ass up.
I let him know. Like he's still
Like,
bro.
I wake up, what's good with you, bro? What's good with you, bro?
Yeah, I think more aggressive with it. I'll let you know,
Nah,
bro.
it's like, I told my little cousin, I thought he was 11. He called me, he's 15. I was like, you're 15. You were just 11. And these guys were like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm turning 19. This guy laughed at my age.
Damn.
I was like, Bumbuclat, I'm old. This guy said, how old are you? He laughed. Nigga laughed at my, cause this guy was like, wait, you're 19? This guy thought I was dying, bro. He thought this guy was dying. I was
I
like,
know because like I look at these like young kids right now, right? And then like the way that our age right now is like when we were younger and we looked at older kids
like-
that way. It's like I'd be looking at us.
19 is not 19 now. 19 used to be like,
not yet.
Yeah.
Big boy aura.
nah, now it's like 19's like,
No.
I don't feel different from when I was like,
You're just closer to work
Yeah.
more.
maybe the last like 2 ages. I don't feel like,
Yeah.
but yeah. Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm literally just about to wrap it up. So I guess this is crazy because like I was talking about it's just because we were talking about how I watched the movie Click this morning and like the
Yeah.
spoiler, not spoiler, but like kind of whatever. It's like
It's a really old movie.
the moral of the story is like what's it called? Like cherish the time you have because like he ends up fucking just fast forwarding his whole life back.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So it's like it's a very cheesy movie.
Yeah,
But I really like to think of it like that. So it was like I feel like it's funny how we got onto the topic of time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think that's a big inspiration too why I really want to start vlogging because I feel like it gives you your
It's a
time
time
back.
capsule.
I
Yeah.
feel like it gives, like, looking at those vlogs or old vlogs, even though they're just like a year ago now, I feel like it gives me my time back. Like, I feel like I get to
I get to live in that a little bit, and I will have that forever. Like even when we're really old, even this podcast, like this right now, will have it.
It's like so sick to watch,
right? It's just like that's why I encourage like do this with your friends because it's like it'll be nice when you're old and you can look at it. Unless you fall out with your friends, that's just crazy. That's not gonna happen to us. So it's
final thing from Malay.
I mean, the last thing like what's it called? With regards to how quick like time's moving, and we just have like that fast forward time thing. Like one of my biggest fears is just just wasting time, wasting life, and like especially when like life's going by so fast, it just makes it more like prominent to me that I need to like be doing shit, so I'm not wasting like today because I just know like you only have the present time for so long, and I don't know, it's kind of scares me because like let's say I stay stagnant for the rest of my life. I could be like 30 and I did nothing.
Yeah.
I have no friends, no like nothing, no job, no nothing like that, right? And that just like scares me so much because I feel like to take it back to like what Saanvi said, but like you can look at life on like, a general scale where like let's say you like not trying to say anything bad, but like your life ends at 80 and you're at 20 right now, right? Like I also kind of think of that, and I want to make sure every single day is like maxed out, right? So that involves me doing as much as I possibly can every day towards like what I would want in my life.
Yeah.
And just to think about like the fact that like life is going by so like fast, and also knowing the fact that every single day I need to be like making sure I'm not wasting it. It's just like so it's just like kind of gets overwhelming sometimes, but like that's life.
That's how we're gonna wrap it.
Moral of the story: live your life. Enjoy your life. Dude.
What do we know about giving moral story? But
if you're old, enjoy your life too, bro. Because it's like, you're not even old. You don't know anything about life.
I'm still looking for the story.
Yeah, but
I really want to get like a sound on this thing. So we can, like an outro, like thank y'all for watching Lunch Break Podcast. I just pressed applause.
Oh yeah, we haven't really got to say that. Thank you for watching Lunch Break Podcast.
Yeah, we can't hear it, but like in the recording I just pressed fuck. This one will keep running for a minute.
Now it's some stupid.
It's good.
Sam for my chrono.
Yeah, just end it there, bro.
I think that's it. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end,
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, we forgot to say that for the gunner reaction. I'm so cheesed. We didn't call them out.
Like and subscribe that gunner reaction.
No, but they look you like that you don't do that. They're like, you guys get
No,
but we do it at the end.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
If you made it to the end, you're like, okay, whatever.
right?
I'll above.
If you somehow made it to the end of this shit, like, what are you doing?
Subscribe and support,
It's
bro.
very
Real
edited.
one. No,
That's like less than an hour.
because the
We're
thing
all
is,
watching.
if you support
No,
small
it's gonna be an
creators,
hour.
they'll remember you when they blow up. That's the benefit. If you support us now, we'll know you when we blow up.
Exactly.
Do it now. Invest now, bro.
The stocks is low.
Yeah, and like we're guaranteed to blow up. 'Cause we know we don't blow up.
Buy those man.
Thank y'all for watching.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, I can't wait for the hate.
Hopefully Saanvi comes back on the podcast.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Bye. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.